Okay, hello everyone. We are live now. All right, Aaron and Pat, are you there?
No.
I am not.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, welcome to today's Beyond the White Book stream, where we're going to be building a couple of decks with you all. And with me today, as I am Roy Rogers, sometime guest panelist on the White Book and player out of New York. And with me today is...
I'm the voice in Roy's head.
And a much more pleasant voice is our other host today, and that's...
Hey, it's Patrick Haynes.
Patrick is the second best player in 2.0 right now?
That's what they tell me. That's what FFG told me.
Right. Well, you got to be, on the official FFG stream, so that that has its benefits.
Hey, one day we'll make you play Dan Strohall, and then you can be sad about your skill.
Oh, okay.
It's what happens to us in New York all the time. It's like, I think I'm good now. I played Dan. Oh, I still suck.
Well, Patrick, you're coming... Are you coming to New York for the R-Store Championship on the 20th of next month?
Unfortunately, I am not, but...
Boo!
I know, but I am coming in March. So, I'll hang out with you guys then. I won't be able to make it for the Star Championship. Maybe we can have a little monthly tourney while I'm there or something.
Well, depending on when you're here, depending on when you're here in March, we have a second Star Championship. So.
Oh wow! All right, well, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I'll link it to you. Okay, so Aaron, what are we building today?
Wait, who's Aaron? I'm the voice in your head.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna build a Martell Banner of the Lion. We wanted to build a Lannister Banner of the Rose, but I'm totally doing that on two guys, one deck, and
Banner
that
of the
twice.
Sun.
Yeah, that too. Doing that twice would be bad.
Yeah, Aaron, I feel like we've both already built Lannister Banner of the Rose. I feel like we've done some things with that deck already.
I don't know. Star
I heard
Championship
that.
wins, Red Saturday wins.
Yeah.
Best deck in the game until Nymeria breaks it.
Yeah, Nymeria, man, she's about to split this game wide open. I am excited.
So true. Alright, so I have the Thrones DB page open.
And I've now made it so our viewers can look at Thrones DB here. So I'll just make it right here, Aaron and Patrick. So just tell me what the choices are, and we'll do it. So where do we want to start?
I mean, given
Alright,
that
well,
this... Oh, go ahead. You lead. Go.
I'm starting Martell Banner of the Lion. That's as far as I've gotten.
Yeah, so I feel like we can just go straight down characters and discuss them in alphabetical order.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Do we want to do by house, or do we want to do all of them together?
It's by house, I think, when you're only looking at 12 from like one of the houses, or 12 to 14 from one of the houses. But I feel like this is likely to be a true mix of the decks, so I think it's fine to just go in alphabetical order.
Okay.
I think one thing that I would like to start by kind of throwing out there whether we want to do we want this to be like a very Varys heavy deck? Because that was kind of my initial thought, was to go kind of high Varys. So
yeah, I think it's a triple Varys.
All right, triple Varys.
Let's just get that right in there right away, and then we'll move from there.
Okay.
All right, triple Varys done.
Mr. Hota?
I like some Hota. The question for me, I'm leaning towards maybe 2 Hota.
Yep, that's where I am too.
2? All right.
It's good for setup. If you have it in hand, it's nice to bounce. You want to see it, but you don't really want to see every copy.
Yep.
Okay.
I am going to argue for 3 Ariane, because, I mean, whether it be Tyrion, whether it be Hota, whether it be the Hound, she's just so good at bouncing multiple things into play.
Okay, well...
Yeah, no argument from me there.
Alright, well, since we've said 3 Ariane, is this going to be an Ariane abuse deck? Do you guys think that the Martell card pool has reached the point where you can really start abusing Ariane sort of efficiently? Or are we still, as this card we're going to get to in a minute, Nymeria going to, has she made it that level yet?
But before we get there, Roy, by the way, you need to make sure you hit sets that include taking the black.
I just did that.
Good call, because I forgot to. I did
that too. Yep.
Yep, I've got Road to Winterfell and Taking the Black now.
Good.
Yeah, no argument for me on 3 Ariane. I don't know if I'd call this necessarily like an abusing Ariane type deck, but it's definitely a deck where we're going to be getting a lot of value out of her. I'd say like any deck where you're Martell main and you've got those blood orange groves to reduce her, she just makes. I mean, she makes basically all of your Lannister cards can also be reduced theoretically, basically by those. So.
And on the plus side, on top of that, like, I'm assuming we're probably going to end up running another new card, Syrio, and she jumps in Syrio, who cannot be reduced.
Right. And I mean, it's also hard to reduce Nymeria. I mean, she can be reduced by the Martell reducers, but she can't be hit by, say, Noble Cause.
Yep,
so,
lady.
Yeah. All right, Bastard Daughter?
Yep. That's a 3.
3?
Right.
No question.
All right, we've got our first Lannister card, Brothel Madam, rather.
Yeah, Brothel Madam. I definitely want a couple of these in the deck. I'm thinking maybe 2 of these to start with.
I think 2 is the right number. 3 is a really awkward cost. The more I've built, the more I found that, like, besides I guess Stark, besides I guess Banner Wolf, I tend to want like to go a little bit lower on 3s, and that she never like stacks her ability means that you don't really want 2 of that monocon out.
Exactly. But you do want to see it fairly often. So.
Do we give any shits about the Burnmen? Because I don't think
I think we got better 2 drops to put in there.
Yeah, agreed.
And 3 Desert Scavenger, of course.
While we're here, we might as well add 3 of the Merchant, right? Like.
Yeah, sure. While
3
we're
merchants.
in 1 drop.
Yeah. Like,
merchants. Okay.
1 drops are good. They're the new refugee.
Just to make sure I'm caught up with you guys, because I was adjusting some things. Do we go with 2 or 3 Brothel Madams?
We went with 2 Brothel Madams.
Okay, that's what I have. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
All right.
So now this one is oh, sorry. Yep.
Time out. Let's double check our comments. Any comments, questions, concerns thus far?
Mostly about volume.
Oh.
So that's what I.
Who sounds low?
Apparently, you guys are a little echoey, which I'm trying to fix on my end. I think I've got it, but we'll see.
I'm using the fancy headset that you recommended.
Yeah,
it's worked so well so far. So.
The problem is probably on my end, so don't worry about that, guys. You just keep going if there's sound complaints. Okay, so Doran, that's the real question.
That is a question indeed. My first instinct was no on Doran, but I mean, you know, draw could be an issue. So I'd like to hear your thoughts, Aaron, on Doran.
I want at least a 1 of. I'm arguing with myself. I've gone back and forth 4 times in my head, literally while you were talking on 1 or 2. The 1 of for draw is not going to hurt, right?
Yeah.
Like it's never going to be bad. It's going to be good for Ariane. It's going to be good. I'm assuming we're running Edric, and we're probably not running Viper. But
probably not.
I don't know. Like, let's leave them out and see if we have space.
Okay.
Paramours then.
Nope. I don't think this deck runs the Paramour. I think the challenge we don't want them to be able to defend very well is the Intrigue one. So pulling more people in there is probably not what we want.
All right, before we move on to Edric, could you guys expand upon why 2 Brothel Madams? Scantrell is asking specifically why multiple ones when they don't stack in Joust. Immediately run 3, you can make every opponent not do a military challenge against you. But why 2?
Yeah, basically just you want to see it. And I mean, if you do happen to pull the second one, then it's just claim soak.
The number 2 specifically means I want to see it, but I don't want to see multiples, in my mind at least.
For me as well.
Okay. How about Edric then? Tiny little Edric.
Just a 1 of.
Just 1, yep. Plausive Punishment makes me never want to run more than 1 Edric.
Yeah, burn is a thing I hear.
Yep.
Can we just laugh at the gold cloaks and quietly move on?
Yeah, let's do that.
They were so close to being a good card. I think with 1 more strength, the gold cloaks would have actually been playable. Or
yeah,
like
I can see that.
consistently playable. It's just that 4 for 3 on setup is such a bad deal.
Yeah, it really is.
Like if you are ambushing them in, they're like, you know, you can get around it by killing them for claim soak or something, but you might as well have a burn men for that.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about Greenblood Trader. Obviously, we're doing 3 of them, but what? It is our main draw, particularly since we're not currently running Doran. So, what are the strengths and benefits of Greenblood right now in Martell?
Cards are good to see because then you get more cards that you could play.
I think that's probably just about the best way to sum it up. Is that I mean their card advantage So, and we need card advantage in this deck, and they're honestly like they're pretty good card advantage. Like they're better card advantage than the House Messenger was in first edition because you don't even have to reveal what's happening. You're just like, look at these. Maybe it's a Varys, maybe it's a Rose Road. Your opponent has no idea. So.
Once in a while, someone treacheries it, and I'm like, okay, you want to stop my like little 2-drop weenie by using your extremely powerful card when I run Gaston Grey? Yeah. We are all okay.
Have you ever, as 1.0 players, have you guys ever revealed the Greenblood Trader cards thinking that you're running a House Messenger? Because I have totally done that a couple of times.
In Octagon, I just do it because I don't care enough to try and do the like buttons.
Okay.
I have not played enough Martell to have made that mistake, but I've seen it happen. I've watched people do it in my meta.
All right. Well, what about the House Dane Knights then? These are pretty solid 2-drops with the kind of icons we're looking for. Do we want any of them in this deck, or do we not?
I think we throw a 2 of in.
I agree with that. That was what I was gonna go with as well.
I mean, I don't really want to be top decking them forever, but they're good for setup.
Yep, strong on setup. And no Joffrey.
Well, our question for Joffrey, and I agree, no Joffrey. If we're not running Joffrey, we're also not running Things I Do for Love. Things I Do for Love is extremely powerful with Gaston.
It's very powerful with Gaston, but is this deck going to be able to afford Things I Do for Love?
That is the question in my mind, and I was thinking about Things I Do for Love as well, because, you know, having the combo of Things I Do for Love, Gaston, and Intrigue kind of putting stuff back in their hand even when they don't have any cards in hand sounds very fun, but I don't know. I mean,
okay.
I feel like without Tyrion, we're not gonna be able to afford to play Things I Do for Love.
But we're totally gonna run Tyrion.
Well, of course, but like I'm saying, you know, if we don't see Tyrion, if he gets hit by, you know,
Dracarys,
or Dracarys, whatever,
or the new card. Hey, there's new cards. Crown of Gold.
Crown of Gold. Tyrion is a prime target for that Crown of Gold.
So I'm not.
Although our deck has a lot of them.
Yeah, really. I'm not gonna argue Joffrey at all because I don't think he fits in the deck. I don't think he's an especially good idea right now. But there is a case to be made. Things I Do for Love is best in general when used on a 1 or 2 drop. If we Varys, they're very likely to have one dude and then like a 1 or 2 drop, and just being like, no, thanks. Forget your Claim Soak is really, really strong.
Okay. You know, I'm coming around on it a little bit. Also, because we've got Nymeria, and we're gonna be throwing around tiers of list left and right. There's a reasonable chance that we'll be killing some lords and ladies. I might actually be okay with the Joffrey.
All right, we'll throw one in there and come back. He's easily not going to make the cut when we start cutting.
But I mean, look, I'm happier with Joffrey and Things I Do than I would be with Doran. So let's do that.
Yeah. All right. Skipping over the merchant, which we've already done. Moneylenders. Do we want any moneylenders?
No.
Okay. All right. How about Littlefinger? 1, maybe?
No.
We don't want to.
I like Littlefinger, but the best way to get him into play is Arion, and then you don't get his draw, and then he's just an inefficient bugger.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have too many 5-cost characters to be able to have a Littlefinger.
Okay, then my question is, what are we going to do for supplemental draw then? Is this going to be a Counting Coppers deck then?
Plots, yeah.
Yeah, 1 Counting Coppers, 1 summons, probably a long plan, hopefully into Counting Coppers.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Agreed with that? That seems like that designs itself a little bit, no?
Yeah, once we decide not to do Littlefinger.
Almost certainly where it's going with the plots.
Yeah. Almost every deck I run is running both Counting Coppers and summons at this point.
Okay. Yeah, they're both very solid plots, particularly summons. I think summons is just solid.
Both very good.
How about the Maester? Oh, go ahead, Aaron.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
2.
Yeah, he's burnable, but he is such an insane board effect that 2.
All right.
Although I will say, if a Targ gets Plaza of Punishment rolling on us, we are in a bit of a pickle right now. Because I'm not arguing against the Kaliot by any means.
We have a really, really hilarious answer to Plaza. We have 2 really hilarious answers to Plaza of Punishment. First is Widow's Wail. A couple Widow's Wail will handle Plaza of Punishment.
Sure.
The other answer for Plaza of Punishment is literally just have Nymeria take away their power icon and laugh.
That's true as well. Yeah, I mean, she'll snag that Danny power icon, especially if we can't find the tiers. So.
And now we're on Nymeria 3. Next.
All right, 3. All right, let's stop for a second. All right, so let's talk this is a new card. All right, again, the reason we're building a deck tonight for you all is because, of course, on Thursday, Road to Winterfell, the second chapter pack of the first cycle of 2.0 is out. Nymeria, what makes her so good? Let's just throw it out there. What makes her so good?
Let's time out, because we might not be casting, but we'd almost certainly be building a deck at this point anyway.
That's true.
Like, we built, 3 decks today?
Yeah, yep.
So, yeah. What makes Nymeria so good is that, you can control where you want Bob to hit you. You can get rid of that targeted kill by Balon with the Seastone Chair when he doesn't have a military icon. You can say Tywin can now die from Tears of Lys. You can say, oh, you have Tyrion, but you'll never get that 2 gold because you don't get an intrigue icon.
I mean, she's just so versatile, and I mean, I'm sure if you guys tune into the White Book this week, there will be like a solid 5-minute segment where we're just like bowing down to the goddess Nymeria Sand and all of her goodness.
And she has the added benefit of synergizing with our Chud here, the bastard daughter, who get her icons as well, because she not only takes the icon and gives it to herself, but she gives it to any Sand Snake character, which is nice. Including this little Obara Sand, who is right below her on our list of characters here. Do we want an Obara? One,
I
maybe?
think we have to run one over short power icons.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say right now we're getting a little tight. We're already at 32 characters, so...
I like running about 36. I'm not against this.
Okay.
Particularly for a first draft, I'd say we're still well within reasonable.
We still have a little ways to go here, so we'll see how it turns out.
We really do. If you guys are definitely getting cut.
Yeah.
Do we want any of the 4-drop arm? Well, they're not armies, guards. No guards. Okay.
Rattle shirts, yes though.
At least
one. Yeah, I think unfortunately we have to, just because we are now playing like the 2 juiciest milk targets of all time.
Speaking of another juicy milk target, Jaime Lannister. 1, 2, 2.
I think so. I mean, we
stays on
just
the board really well.
And honestly, like we need some like closing power to this deck, and his renown is going to help us get there.
1 or 2 Syrio.
I am personally leaning 1 just because of space constraints. Like, I would love to be able to run 2, and I might say 2 for now and revisit in a couple minutes here. But we're sitting at 35 characters, and
we haven't
more
hit
of
the
them
Hound
will be Tyrion. So
and then the Hound, and then a Tick.
Yeah, so I'm leaning 1 Syrio because I just don't think we can fit 2.
Okay,
end up with 1.
We're gonna rewind just a little bit. Again, this is a new card, folks. Syrio, what does he do, and why is he good?
I can take this one. So Syrio Farrell, he's 5 cost, 3 strength. He has a military icon and stealth, and the challenges action. Choose a character until the end of the phase. That character gains a military icon and stealth. Limit once per phase. So first up, if you don't know why giving somebody stealth is good, you should probably go read the stealth entry of RRG. Just take a little browse there, because stealth is bonkers, and giving it to anybody just really can either push through whatever challenge you want, or even better, Greyjoy will just cry because their Asha's not going to be able to get that unopposed challenge anymore because you just gave the Hound stealth, although he was probably getting ambushed in anyway. But yeah, so Syrio, just his versatility of being able to just throw out stealth and military icons everywhere makes him a really valuable tool. And he also has stealth. So.
Real quick, a listener or viewer named I Love Aaron 6969 wants us to reiterate why no Littlefinger. Aaron, since this person loves you so much, why don't you again tell us why no Littlefinger?
I think this person kind of loves our Littlefinger. Littlefinger doesn't fit largely because he can't be reduced in any way, shape, or form. when we do have our reduces for a big guy like Noble Cause, there's multiple other big guys who'd rather be playing that turn, and that's the only way to get his draw. He's 5 cost, he can be cheated in with Ariane, but because of the way he's worded, that does not trigger his draw effect. And if you're not getting the draw effect, the +1 gold is not worth it in this deck. That's already running ridiculous amounts of characters. And that's that.
All right, the Hound, everyone's least favorite / favorite Lannister card from this cycle.
I don't know how that card got printed, but 2 of.
I don't either. Like, yeah, 2 of, but,
I have
Sorry,
something to say about the Hound. I have something to say about the Hound that I think is important. I see literally all the time people talk about, like, milk on the Hound being a good thing, and it takes away his drawback. The Hound does not have a drawback. You're wrong. It's a positive, not a drawback.
Yeah, I mean, like, I seriously, like, playing with that Lanny Rose deck this weekend, I have no idea how the Hound is a card. Like, every time I draw him, I'm just like, okay, I win now. Like, I've got Tyrion and the Hound. GG. Because together they'll just win all 3 challenges. Yeah.
They knew Tyrion existed. It's not like Tyrion was a surprise.
Plus, Tyrion and the Hound are always, like, super hating each other in the books, and yet they're, like, BFFs in this game.
Yes. There's no way.
Real quick, Scantrell responded to your Littlefinger comments, Aaron, and said King's Road is a great way to play Littlefinger and is a way to sort of cheat him into play. What is your answer to that?
The answer to that is Varys. I can use a King's Road for lots of things. If I'm not trying to close, if I'm not in control of the game, I'm fairly likely to be saving a King's Road for Varys.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, what it's down to for me right now is just the sheer volume of characters that we have here. Yeah, I mean...
Oh, absolutely.
We're not at 42 yet. I went
We're not at 42 yet.
Well, okay.
We will be.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves because we haven't gotten to the best 7-cost character in the game, the Red Viper. So
Viper's not bad. You stop it. He's not going in the deck, but he's not bad.
He's not for this deck, but I've been there have been some Viper decks that have been in the brew for me that are pretty solid. So
yeah, I hear Nymeria taking away Intrigue Icons is gonna make Viper pretty good.
Yeah, and then she gets it, so that's another +4 for the Viper. So
yeah, and then you use Sirio to give someone stealth, so that
yeah, and that Martell fealty you built with the Brits is looking even better with Nymeria.
Yep, that deck just needed a removal. It was too soft on removal.
All right, the Tickler, 1, 2.
1. No 2 Tickler. Don't be silly.
Get out of here, Roy.
Silly talk.
Hey, Tyrion Lannister. Okay, is this a 3 Tyrion or a 2 Tyrion deck?
I'm sorry, what was that last thing that you just said?
Yeah,
that didn't make any sense.
There's no such thing as a 2 Tyrion deck. If a deck can run 3 Tyrion, it runs 3 Tyrion.
All right. And we've already put our Varys in. Wildling Horde. Fun to cheat in with Ariane, but do we have room?
Don't have room.
42 characters. We need to go and cut.
Yep. All right.
Move on.
Before we move on, you want to cut. All right. So let's just let the viewers look at the 42 characters we have here on the left side. All right.
Why don't we ask them what they think we should cut? Because I bet you we have different answers.
Yeah, listeners. Let's do it.
Let's see.
I mean, they can hear us, right?
They can hear you, yes. Hold on. It's just a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, cool.
And all right. So, chat, any suggestions on what we should cut? But why we wait for their response because there's like a 1 or 2 minute delay. Why don't? Yeah, it's like that. The intertubes aren't necessarily as instantaneous as we would want. So, particularly when you're one Hoda says Scantrell. Here we go.
Yeah, so, that was my first one as well.
Really? Nah, no way.
And he says one Ariane and one Hota.
Nope.
And then Aaron, this person, he or she may love you 69 twice, but they are saying you should cut Varys.
What? Well, that's just incorrect.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't be silly now. So I was going to start with Joffrey.
All right, well, that's the suggestion from, I'm not sure if I can pronounce your name,
Is it Aziz
Dahaka?
Ansari? Is he in
No.
the comments?
No.
Aziz Ansari is in the
Azahai Dahaka? I apologize for butchering your name. But he's suggesting Joffrey, maybe an Arianne, maybe a Hota, and maybe down to just 2 Varys.
I agree with the Joffrey, and I agree with the 1 Hota. As much as Hota is a baller, I mean, look, Aaron, we're at 40 characters
Yeah,
right
Steve,
now.
you're right. It's fine. Let's
All
go.
right.
Too many.
We're not cutting an Arianne. I will fight you for that Arianne.
All right.
No, I am not on board with that one. I'm good with 3 Ariane.
Can we chuck the house day and night?
Entirely? How are
What's our curve looking like?
Yeah, what are our...
I'm gonna
Alright.
take over to charts.
I'm at charts here, too.
Oof, that is a purest form of the disruptive curve I've ever seen in this game. Look at that.
We currently have 2... I really wish... Alright, if the Thrones DB people are listening here, I really wish there was a chart... I know. I really wish there was a chart that was just character cost and not card cost in general.
I mean, that is what we have right here.
Right here, but
cards, so.
I'm just talking in general.
No, I get
once you have a full deck
Hey,
build.
can we go down to 1 Coyote?
Yeah, that seems reasonable to me.
Oh man.
But that puts us down to only 9 2-cost cards.
Hey man, Coyote is 3 cost. I cut my Hota, you cut your Coyote.
Alright. I'll give it to you. We have Nymeria. I guess we don't need 2 Talia. Okay.
What was our
And I
decision
get-
on the day night?
All right, Scantrell says our curve sucks. 1 Nymeria can go.
Scantrell, you don't want to fight me on this.
You hear that, Steve?
Yours have won store championships.
Oh, wow, shots fired. Shots
Throwing
fired.
shade.
Winning
All right.
exes from my couch.
Alright, our curve, I will admit, our curve is a little high on the 5 end. We have a lot of 5-cost characters.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, we can't do anything about it. Like I hear what they're saying, but like our deck is built around 5-cost characters.
Yeah, and most decks where we have a lot of these 5-cost characters are going to have 6 and 7-cost
6 and
characters.
7,
Which just straight up don't exist in this, so stop.
Okay, wait, hold on. Do we want to go down to just 1 Jamie, though?
No, but we do want to.
That thought, I agree. I think we cut Obara. That thought about Jimmy crossed my mind, but I think just even the prospect of having a dupe on him for a Varys, which we have 3 of, seems pretty sweet to me. So,
Or Varysing him away and then being able to play another Jamie.
also,
I think 38 characters is enough to start looking elsewhere.
Okay, so what... Oh, go ahead, Patrick.
I would like to drop 1 House Day and Night.
Done.
That's what I
Don't have to tell me twice.
And then I would like to begin to move on.
Hold on.
Are we running any attachments?
My instinct is Widow's Wail.
Yeah.
Because Widow's Wail is amazing.
How many Widow's Wail do we want to run?
2.
2.
Yeah. 2 is the number for it.
I mean, we did cut Joffrey, but still, just like, Widow's Wail is so dope.
Okay.
It's redonkulous.
And it's really anti-Targ for us, more than anything.
So I'm gonna say something that I hate. I think the existence of Nymeria in the game means we should probably run a couple milk.
Really?
Look, I hate milk.
Opponents, Nymeria?
Yeah,
Is that what
Nymeria.
yeah.
I mean, legitimately, Nymeria breaks everything in the game.
But I hate milk, Aaron.
Yeah, I kind of hate milk too. Let's move on, and if we have to be sad later, we'll be sad later.
All right, let's be clear. How many Widow's Wails are we running?
2.
2. Okay. So going back to characters real quick, suggestions from chat are that we cut our rattle shirts. What do you guys think about that?
My thought on that is that Rattle Shirts is always a card that I am okay with going over my 64, and then I'll do it if I find I never need it.
Look, Nymeria plus... We're running 3 Nymeria. Nymeria plus milk isn't even, like, a body. You know what I mean? Like, she can maybe win dominance. That's what she
Yep.
does. Like, we need a way, and we have the search. We have, the Green Blood Trader. We have a way to cheat it into play.
Yep.
Like...
Nymeria becomes like a shitty half-iron throne if you milk her.
Yeah. Exactly. For nearly triple the cost.
Yeah. So, and we also have Syrio, who becomes like an incredibly overcosted Rattleshirts Raiders with no effect if he gets help. So,
Okay.
I think we need to keep that one for now.
Hey, spoilers, we're running confiscation too. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So locations. So 3 Blood Grove, Orange Groves, but with our expensive characters. 3 Gaston Greys.
Yep.
I hear Gaston Grey is a good card.
All right. Now I'm just going to put in the neutral economy module as well. Without
Kings Road. No
yes.
Yep.
All right. So the real things we need to ask here would be Shadow Black, which is a new card, which is
Shadow Black is a card that we need to come back to when we're done with the event.
All right. Well, let's talk about Shadow Black a little bit because it's the new card. You want to read it, Aaron? Okay, go ahead.
After you win entry, kneel your faction, search the top 10 cards of your deck for an in-faction event, reveal it, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. Martell has 1 good in-faction event. Let's move on.
It's true.
I mean, okay, for now. We'll move on. I have thoughts. I've thoughts, but we'll come back to it. I'm guessing probably not.
Sisters can kiss my
No.
butt.
All right. Sunspear.
I don't think we have enough initiative for Sunspear with the 4+ we've looked at.
Okay.
I agree. I think they're probably sending us first a lot of the time, so...
I mean, I could see 1 Sunspear if we have space, but the odds of us having space...
With 37 characters right now and 12 locations, it's quite unlikely.
Yep, we'll see.
Iron Throne.
Sunspear's better. We're not running Sunspear.
Okay.
Nope.
And no Western Fiefdoms, which is the Lannister Unlimited.
The only card we need to play from Lannister that we can't play with Ariane is Jaime.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's probably going to be coming out on that noble cause a lot of the time.
Yeah.
All right. Events. Confinement.
2?
2?
That's 2 is what I'm thinking as well.
3 seems a lot, given that it doesn't usually hit the big dudes.
Yep. So now Doran's game is the one that I'm mulling here.
I knew that. I was waiting for this.
I knew you knew it, and that's why I was thinking about Shadow Black Lane. Now, when I'm looking at our deck right here, we're pretty low end of the curve, kind of. We have a lot of 5. We don't have any big 7 cost. We're actually not low curve. We're like very middle curve. Anyway, whatever. We don't have any like really hard hitting, power getting characters except Jaime. He's our only character with renown. So the closing power of this deck is what I am most concerned with right now, and Doran's game mitigates that problem.
You know what the difference is? I've got 2 differences really for you. A, Nymeria should get us unopposed functionally whenever we want. B, Varys ×3 should keep the board small enough that I'm not especially worried.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, like, if we pop that Varys, and after the Varys they're able to get out and keep out a renowned character, they can potentially be, pushing through us faster than we can get our unopposed at Nymeria. And,
Okay,
Yeah,
I tend to disagree. If Doran's game read win an intrigue challenge to gain X power, I'd probably just give in here. But win an intrigue challenge by 5 or more.
Sure. I mean,
after a Varys or 2 seems harder.
Sure.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean,
while Pat's thinking about Doran's game and trying to come up with arguments to convince Aaron, why don't we go to a couple of things that, again, your lover, I love Aaron 6969. He says that we have too much emphasis on Nymeria. It's going to suck when she gets milked or killed. She should only be 2x. Aaron?
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah. So you know how you run 3 Tyrion? You know how you run 3 Tywin? Like, why is this different?
Yep.
When you have a complete key card like that, you run 3, and if you see and if it dies, it dies. But like, when a card can swing a game by its presence on the board, if they don't see an answer fast enough, that's a card you should run through.
All right, just to play devil's advocate, because I do love Nymeria, and she's probably the card since she was spoiled I'm most excited to play with. But compared to, say, Jaime or Tywin or Tyrion, or let's stick at that cot side, Melisandre, Tyrion, if they get milked and you never see an answer to that milk, you can at least use those characters in challenges.
Well, that's why you play Confiscation.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you always see an answer to the milk. And that's why I don't play milk anymore. Because milk is essentially a nightmares unless you see 2 milk. It just blanks them for 1 turn. And that sucks. But that milk's coming right back off next turn unless they find 2 or 3 of them, which is, I've found, not very likely. And if they do, we also have Shirts Raiders that we can go summons for to pop that milk right off.
So Dennis is listening. Hi, Dennis. Dennis says our volume is still not great, Roy. Anything we can do?
I'm doing my best, guys. I apologize.
Okay.
I
No,
have
I just
volume
didn't know.
turned all the way up. Let's see. Can people? Hopefully that is better. Let me see. Keep talking, gentlemen. I will do my best.
I am now playing with my audio. Maybe it's something I'm doing that I don't know that I'm doing, since I'm such an idiot with computers. I don't know. If we sound better, let us know. Working on it. Sorry, guys. Yeah. What the hell were we talking about? Because I forgot.
We were kind of
Nymeria.
talking about Nymeria.
Look, if Nymeria dies, what we functionally have is a good bouncer deck with the removal of Varys and Gaston, which is still something that I hear is pretty good because something similar won Worlds, right?
Yep.
Nymeria takes it to a whole new level. When she goes off, she can swing a game.
All right. I may have actually fixed the sound issues. Awesome. Okay.
All right,
So,
let us know, viewers.
Okay, sorry. Apologies. I was distracted. Fixing the sounds. Okay, so where were we now? We said no
We're on events.
Doran's games, and we're on
We
Book of
have
the Sword.
Wait, well, we didn't talk about Indoran's name. We're probably not playing it, but, you know.
No,
It is a new card.
It being bad and all.
It's a new card.
I
Yeah.
really wish it cost a gold, because that would just be the funniest thing ever.
I mean, yeah, but, you know, like, I think this is actually, if there is ever a deck that plays that card, it might look something like this, because, like Scantrell said, our curve is a little wonky. We got a lot of 5-costers, and we might need ways to play them. Probably not. Almost certainly we don't play it, but I'm just saying, I would like it to be on our radar while we're testing if we face economic issues.
Sure. I mean, by a quick overview, and I'm not saying that this is what we're running, and we'll still continue to go down. I'm seeing us at 10 events, which seems like the right number, which puts us at 61 cards. So I'm kind of hoping we end up there, but we'll continue to go down.
Let's see where we get.
Yeah. So if, like, running more than 10 events, running more than 12 events, I'll sometimes run up to 12, tends to worry me.
I agree. All right, so neither of the put to the sword and torch.
No, we don't have the strength to push it, which is my same concern
And
with
Ditto
power
with
game.
the power ones.
Yep. Support of the
3
people.
tiers,
3 tiers, of course. Hands
of
judgments.
course.
Wait, we should probably explain why we're running 3 tiers.
Because we have intrigue icons, and our opponent's characters won't anymore.
Yeah, like 3 tiers is probably the best use of Nymeria. Like, oh, you put a little bird on your bob, isn't that cute? Die.
Yeah, I played with a friend of mine the other night, and we did some proxied cards from the new pack, and I turn 1 tiers Dany with Nymeria, and it was the best feeling in the world. I just need my cards so I can play with her all the time.
Yep. Hands Judgment, I vote 3.
I am actually going to agree with that 100% because if you look at a lot of our characters, they're sitting right in that Dracarys range.
Yep. Even more than Dracarys, if Nymeria is going to be as big as I'm assuming, or we seem to be assuming, right? A lot of our intrigue icons are no longer going to exist, which means that 1 gold...
Opponent's tiers, yeah.
Meanwhile, the second they intrigue us, if Tyrion's on the board, we have the gold to pay for that.
Absolutely.
2 Treachery.
Ooh, you're gonna have to convince me on that one.
I'd love to run 3. I don't think we have the unique base. We have 4 Lannister uniques.
Cutting
Look, if you
Joffrey makes treachery a little bit less efficient. Real quick, though, gentlemen. Hands Judgment, how many did we decide on?
3.
3. Okay.
There wasn't even a question. It's 3.
Okay. Sorry, I was talking to chat while you guys were talking about Hands Judgment.
All right. I'll concede on the 2 treachery just because you're right. We do. I mean, we have 4 unique Lannisters, and we have them in duplicate, so counting duplicates, we have 8 total. We have like 37 characters. No, you're right.
My issue is, as a Varys deck, if we're going to clear the board, that means our Lannisters are not going to generally sit around waiting for, Yeah,
I mean, you're right.
It's too good not to run, and it makes me sad, trust me. I think Treachery is the most powerful card in the game right now.
All right, gentlemen.
It's good.
Chat is saying that we should add Joffrey back in now that we are running the Treachery module. What do you guys think about that?
We're going all the way back to characters? God, chat, come on. All right.
It would have to be something of like cost that gets removed, and I'm not seeing anything that I like Joffrey more than of like cost, which I think is the biggest problem. I
think
that one day
honestly,
night.
Like if we get to the point where we don't have any unique Lannisters, we can revisit this and kind of up our Joffrey count. I would honestly probably add a second Tickler before I added a Joffrey, if we're worried about Varysing away our Lannister uniques. And I don't really want to do that either, but...
Well, 2 Widows Wail, too.
That's true. I mean, but like, what are we dropping for a Joff?
I don't think Joffrey is a better card than any card we run. And Joffrey is a little extra power gain. House Day Knight is what my first thought was. Because House Day Knight is 2, Joffrey is 3. But House Day Knight is very likely to be cheaper than 2, while Joffrey is almost always going to be 3, because we sure ain't popping Ariane for a Joffrey.
That's very accurate. Although, can I just say, that would be the clutchest win of all time if you, like, Tears Balon and then, like, hop in Joffrey so that Balon dies and we win off Joffrey.
That's entirely hilarious, and I'm actually almost willing to do that for the banter.
I'm okay with it.
All right. Bye, House Day Knight. Hello, Joffrey.
All right. So, chat wins, and we are adding a House Day Knight.
What are our icons looking like? I'd like to check out our icons.
I need to hit save before my computer somehow dies and I lose.
I've got the whole deck, Aaron. Don't worry about that.
We're sitting at a 9 military icons right now.
Let's take a look at the charts.
Does not seem like enough.
Presently at 9, yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay, no. We need to do something about that. Joffrey's just immediately getting his ass kicked back out.
Yeah, fire Joffrey.
That's hilarious.
Answer is not worth 9 military icons.
No, and we can't run 10 either. We need a.
Hey! We have 2 Widow's Wails, which means our count of military icons goes up 1 because we can put Widow's Wail on Joffrey, right?
That seems like a thing I'm going to try and set up. So in the meantime, I'm going back up to 2 House Day Knights, not 1. And we need to cut something that does
Joffrey.
Something that doesn't have a military icon needs to go down 1.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. House Day Knight makes a return. Yep. Okay. So,
hey, want to go down to 1 Widow's Wail?
No, but I'll do it.
Like it's the right choice.
All right, we're cutting a Widow's Wail.
So I'm at 61. Are we on the same page here?
I am currently at 61. Yep.
That's the right number to run, because if we lost Joffrey for the banter, we have to have 61 for the banter, right?
It's true.
Yes, that's true.
All right.
Wait. Hold on. There is one thing. Instead of a House Day Knight, we could put in an Obara who does gain icons from Nymeria.
I think I'd rather just have the mill-in icon. To be perfectly honest.
Me too.
Okay. All right. Plots.
Because I feel like if you're taking Obara for the Nymeria synergy, you want Nymeria to be being as versatile as possible, and while we want her to steal the intrigue icon if we're planning on throwing that Tears out there, there's a lot of times when we're going to want to take a military or a power icon, and then we've added Obara for a reason that's no longer applicable. So.
Yep. All right, let's add the obvious cards we discussed: Noble Cause, Counting Coppers.
Are we leaving this? Are we going away from this? We're still. All right, I guess we're at 11 military icons. Okay.
Well, and then you can make it 12 because we have Nymeria who can be a military icon basically whenever we want.
Sure.
Alright,
Okay.
noble cause.
Can I actually, before we go away, I want to
Yes.
say one thing first. I'm wondering if how we're feeling about possibly throwing in a Sirio's training into here.
See, shit. Look, I'd almost given what we're running, I'd almost rather get the fucking power icon added because that's better for setup, and it goes on like a bajillion characters, but we don't have space for any of that. And
Yeah.
like, I don't think I don't think we should be taking away good cards right now to add
Yeah. That-
and also Edric's a military icon when we need. So we're at 13 of 30, including
Okay.
many dupes.
Okay, well, we'll try it. We'll
Alright.
see. Icon attachments may be going in this deck later.
So
We need to shore
So,
up the weaknesses.
I'll list off the
confiscation,
noble
cause.
confiscation, counting, summons, long plan.
Alright.
Oh my god, what just happened? Noble confiscation, counting, summons. Was there one else that I missed? Long plan, that's one.
Yeah, are we arguing long plan? I don't.
No,
We can.
Yeah, we're
probably
going to be
not.
losing some military challenges.
I think
long, long plan plus Tyrion is going to be fucking nasty.
long plan plus Tyrion is nasty, so I'm good with it.
Into
So,
counting coppers, which I
I'm
have.
gonna
Yep.
suggest calm over Westeros,
You are.
because we don't have any military icons.
It's a solid,
I-
it's a solid opener. You can play Nymeria on that gold
Yep.
alone,
I'm gonna agree with that.
or Ariane.
And then
I'm
there's
gonna agree with that.
I think the last plot mostly has to be calling, but I'm willing to take other arguments.
Game of Thrones would be my only other argument, because we have the ability to strip that intrigue icon to potentially shut them out of challenges for a whole round.
I agree. I have exactly one word in counter, and that word is Varys.
Yeah.
That does it.
I mean, we need calling the banners. I don't know if I would say that calling the banners would be the one that I would cut for Game of Thrones. And I don't know which one I would cut for Game of Thrones. That was why I had like half a second hesitation for the long plan, because I think we need all of these plots. I really wish that we could run 8 plots, because Game of Thrones would be really good.
So
Sure.
I'm gonna say something out of character. If we don't want the long plan, I mean, we could always consider Wildfire. Nymeria is going to be really good with Wildfire.
Wildfire is an option.
The
What about?
trouble,
Go
the
ahead.
trouble
Hey,
I
wait
have
a
with-
second.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hold on, we're idiots. We can't run Varys and not Marched. We're running 3 Varys and no March to the Wall.
You're killing me.
That just
killing
makes
me.
us bad. That just makes us bad players, and you know
Why
that's
do we?
true.
So the long plan is
It has to
gone
be.
then.
All right.
It has to be March, does it? Like, if we Varys and they're sitting there with a dupe Bob, we're the biggest dicks in the world.
All right. So
you're
just to
not
be
wrong.
just to be clear for viewers, our plot lineup currently is a noble cause, calm over Westeros, confiscation, counting coppers, march to the wall, summons, and the long plan.
But then I'm hesitant to play. I don't know. I mean, counting coppers
Why don't we
is
cut
going
it
to
for
be
a second
brutal for
summons?
us.
Cut it for a second summons.
Yeah.
All right. Counting coppers is going down. Counting coppers is
I
going
hear
away.
there was a
of course.
successful deck somewhere that did that, right? Have you
Yeah.
ever seen that deck somewhere? Maybe.
May
I
have
don't know. I
once-
can't remember right now.
It may have
I feel like I might
owned
have.
someone's face. I watched that
May have.
game.
May have
Owned
done
everyone's
that.
face. Just no one was ready for it. The deck didn't exist yet. Okay.
Still have
So-
no game.
Okay. Okay.
Here's a sad thought.
Yeah.
Should confinement be? Excuse me. Should confinement be icon granters?
Hmm. You're posing an interesting question, and my answer is maybe.
Thanks. Way to take that. Sam.
I'm leaning, honestly, I am leaning yes, just to help with our setups.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly.
feel like
what I was
our setups are going to be troublesome. I love me some confinement, but I also find that there are games when it sits in my hand because I feel like there are no targets that I really need to hit with it.
So, especially if we're not running game. So if we're not running confinement for that logic, do we want to add icon granters, or do we want to add a second Widow's Wail and go up to adding Joffrey again?
No, I think we add the icon granter.
Or the third House Stain Knight, which is literally just the icons we'd want to grant.
But the icon attachments are better for setup. But House Stain Knight is another. We have 38 characters.
House Stain Knight is good for setup too.
So the issue with running only 2 or 3 attachments is we know our opponent is running Confiscation. So it's an extra card that's immediately gone if we're running 3 attachments, right? Like the odds of us seeing more than 1 aren't great, and then we're just sad forever.
Sure. All right. Which icon do we want to grant then? If we're having 1 icon granting attachment.
Why don't we just go up to 2 Widow's Wail, and then we can figure out another character, and that body is a body.
So 2 Widow's Wail, and
wait, not yet. Discussing.
Okay.
No decisions made, because I'm willing to be swayed other ways here.
Okay. All right. So Widow's Wail versus the icon granting attachments. I love me some Widow's Wail, and I think it is another very good counter to Targ. And I guess it's the same as Serious Training in regards to setup. We kind of don't want to set it up necessarily, but I'm not super broken up about it if we do.
So we could always add a Widow's Wail and then a Dawn. We have 3 good targets for Dawn, and then just making someone else.
Oh, I think we have different counts. I'm at 60 with 1 Widow's Wail.
I'm at 59.
I'm at 59 with 1 Widow's Wail. Did you take out confinement completely? 38 characters? 38 characters?
I have 39 characters. Oh, I already added the other House Stain Knight. Did we not actually do that?
No, we didn't actually do that.
I'm okay with that. Like, if we had the 3rd House Stain Knight, then I think Dawn's actually a reasonably good shout.
So then Widow's Wail and Dawn?
Yeah.
1 Widow's Wail and 1 House Stain Knight. All right.
No, 1 Dawn and 1 House Stain Knight. We haven't actually decided that. Dawn is worse for setup.
Dawn is worse for setup. Dawn is it's pretty cheeky.
I don't know. I think the second Widow's Wail is probably better. Surprise strength.
Yeah,
better than
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
All right, Widow's Wail.
Wait. Okay. So while we're here, we could cut Widow's Wail entirely.
No, Aaron, you're talking blasphemy.
I am, but if we're saying our opponent is running Confiscation, which is a fair call, we're running 2 attachments. If we just run no attachment route and say now your shit is dead,
now your plot's blank.
What are we replacing the Widow's Wails with? We are 39 characters presently by my count, and would the confinements go back in? Would we throw in a Sun Spear? What would we do?
Would we throw in the Joff?
Go up to 40 characters?
The Joffster?
The Joff and that Sun Spear sound like a logical...
I don't know if I'd go with the Sun
Wait, I don't want Joff with no Widow's Wail. That's silly.
Ugh, yeah.
Like, he's just bad with no Widow's Wail. Blah. Second Hota, second Calliope. We need something that stops power, right? We need a way to defend power better.
You know what I'm thinking?
Well, let's look.
If we do,
icons.
All right, hold on. If we do the power icon attachment, they're never gonna blow the confiscation on a power icon until turn 7.
So wait, here's something.
Who's gonna look at Noble Lineage and be like, I gotta flip my confiscation?
Yeah. So something that I have experience with and you don't so far. I make decks on Cass and shit all the time. We just made this deck on a fucking stream.
Yeah,
everyone knows.
Watch my content.
Yeah,
I play. I mean, I guess that is fair. We did reveal our hand a little bit here.
I mean, we can run 2 Noble.
Well, I'm definitely not changing that later. So
you know what? Let's go 2 Noble Lineage, 2 Widow's Wail instead of Widow's Wail. I like it. It's cheeky. Okay, let's go through our Noble Lineage targets.
Ariel,
Hota, Bastard's Daughter, Raffle, Madam, Edric,
Greenblood Trader, House Stain
Knight.
That's enough targets for me. Tickler,
Nymeria, Rattle,
Jamie,
Varys. And you know what? It sets up on everyone.
Tickler.
It's the right decision.
All right. So before we move on and we talk, I think, about the deck as a whole, we have some questions from chat. First, what about how are we going to deal with Bara Fealty with this deck? What are our answers to Bara Fealty?
Hey, I've heard that decks like this just slaughter Bara Fealty.
Okay, why, Aaron? Like, why does it slaughter Bara Fealty?
Okay, ready? The Hound is bouncing in and out. Ariane's bouncing in and out. She's basically nail-proof. Bara Fealty doesn't like being Varused multiple times.
I think the biggest reason there is the Varus.
Yeah.
Like, Bara Fealty just can't handle multiple Varus, because they need that Bob train rolling to be getting renown, to be winning the game. They need to be able to stop us from winning power challenges. And,
I mean,
Varus just...
if Nymeria takes away Bob's power icon, like, I feel reasonably good about that, too.
Or Sirio giving somebody stealth to push through that power challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Edric just saying, whoop. Or our noble lineage, money.
Okay. How about both of your favorite deck, Lannister-Rose? How does this deck deal with Lannister-Rose?
Tears on
Tywin.
Yeah, that's it. You tears Tywin, you hope for the best. Lannister's biggest weakness is Varys. Lannister has the best answer for Varys in the game in that it can run a ridiculous amount of kill, plus treachery. You Varys early, you Varys often, you hope for the best. You try and hit your hand's judgment, your own treachery and shit like that. Lannister does not like being hit with Varys multiple times, though. Trust me.
Yep.
Okay. Then finally, what about AGoT, so a Game of Thrones over Calm over Westeros in a meta that may be dominated by Greyjoy, considering both the Seastone Chair that came out in the last pack, and we're getting Scouting Vessel in this pack. And of course, Scouting Vessel is the card that allows you to choose a defender, and they don't count their strength, that challenge, if you're the first player.
It's called Raiding Longship now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called Raiding Longship now. Sorry.
So you guys don't listen to the White Book because I don't think Greyjoy's any good.
Okay, Aaron, you know I listen to the White Book every Friday during my commutes and during cleaning, and I tell you, every time we talk about Greyjoy, you can't just assert that Greyjoy is not good. You have to make arguments for why Greyjoy is not good. So
until it beats me, I don't actually care. Okay.
All right, let's you and me get together, Aaron, and I'll show you what Greyjoy can do.
Get a computer that's not a Mac, and we'll talk.
Man, I am trying. I got like wine. I had a whole wine adventure, man. It did not go well.
Our answer to Greyjoy is Nymeria. It's as good an answer as anyone has. If Balon does not have a military icon, we can just throw enough military that unless they see all of their get rid of crap, they're not getting there unopposed. And if they're not getting there unopposed, we just win. Greyjoy doesn't have a plan.
I fully appreciate the argument for Game of Thrones over Calm over Westeros, and I could see that happening. The thing is, Calm over Westeros does have that extra gold, and if we happen to see no economy, Calm over Westeros does let us put in one of our 5-cost characters. Also, Calm over Westeros is a much better opener than Game of Thrones, so if we're kind of having pressure right away.
Lots of people still open Noble Cause. If we set up a King's Road or a Rose Road, and we open Calm over Westeros, we play Calm over Westeros, we make them first, we name military, they play out their hand, we play Varys, we win the game.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, that's just the thing that happens a lot.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm looking at with our plots, I am a little worried about the gold values on our plots, because so far we have I know, but we only have 3 plots that are 5 or higher, and yet we have, including dupes, 15 characters that are cost 5 or higher.
We actually only have, according to me, 2 plots, since we don't have...
Count calling the banners.
Calling the banners counts.
Well, but I don't have calling the banners at the moment. I have Noble Cause, Calm over Westeros, Confiscation, March to the Wall, 2 summons, and a long plan.
Long plan.
Long plan's long gone.
Okay.
Calling kicked it out.
Okay.
So that is... So, to an extent, I agree. Look at Okay. What you have to look at is like the Worlds deck, and I don't
Oh,
know,
believe me, I looked at it.
and like Dan's decks that constantly beat me. Like they're all running basically this amount of gold in their plot line, and they all manage to Varus multiple times. A lot of it is we have to be wary of our King's Road. Like even if it means we take it on the chin for a turn or two,
Yeah.
to not play
it's
that King's
true,
Road and save it.
but we are playing a lot more 5+ cost characters than those decks. I mean, if you look at Sam's deck, he had 3 Varys, 3 Ariane, 3 Knight of Flowers, and a Littlefinger, I think. And we have 3 Tyrion, 3 Nymeria, 3 Ariane, a Syrio, 2 Jaime, 3 Varys.
The answer is going to make you sad if you really want to hear it.
You know what? Lay it on me. What's the answer?
Cut Jaime, add cheap dudes.
Yeah, I know that's the answer, but I don't want to do it.
And the second you do it, treachery is gone.
I know that too. Which
So
is why
we could do it. Like I'm fine doing it. Like that gives us our 2 military icon things, and then our two Widow's Wail, right? Like, I could do it. I'm not going to be happy about it, but I could do it.
Okay, chat says we can't cut Jaime because we have no win condition.
I agree.
Chat is also saying,
I still disagree with that.
What about a brand new card? Aaron, do you want to guess what this brand new card plot could be that people are suggesting might solve some of our issues?
Oh, trading with the Pentoshi.
Yes.
I love trading with the Pentoshi, but that might just be me. Trading with the Pentoshi.
It was in my mind for this deck, but the problem with that is what are we dropping? Are we dropping calling? Like, we can't drop one of our economy plots.
And our non-economy plots are needed.
Yeah. So, like, that was also my thought, was just add another economy plot, but...
Where? We could drop Calm, but then what do we open?
And also, it's another one of our economy plots, kind of.
We'd have to open Summons if we drop Calm. I mean, 10 is better than 5, just because, maths.
Right, yeah.
We could open Summons, but at that point we're basically guaranteeing we open Summons, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to Summons.
I feel like our setups are going to be better than we think. I don't think Jaime's needed for the win condition, but I think time will tell. I don't think anything stays on the board long enough. I don't think it's are built to be Varys twice right now.
If we drop Jaime, I think we need to add Doran's Game.
But we'll never see Doran's Game. We'll draw Doran's Game plot 1. It'll get tossed to Intrigue. Like, seeing Doran's Game at the right time is such a nightmare. We can build that Martell fealty. That's a Martell fealty that's worth
No,
building.
I know, but I'm not saying that we use Doran's Game as like you wait until plot 6 and then you get like wait until plot 6 you get like 5 power. I'm just saying like Doran's Game basically as a superior claim, but on our strongest.
Hey, wait a second. We're fucking idiots. Remember that event we said we should really remember?
Yeah.
Why are we not just adding in Doran's name to solve our problems?
Do you want to do it, man?
Do you want to play with this new card?
I mean, like, our legitimate problem is that we need... It's an action? Is it in any phase? Yeah.
It's an action.
Yeah, and
so we can do it in frickin'... We have no other house card meals.
Yeah.
Like, we could literally just say, like, oh, plot 3, we'd like to Varys this turn, drop in Doran's name. Problem.
That's why I said it. And then I told us to remember it, and I forgot it.
2 of.
All right. What are we cutting from the draw deck?
We'll get there. We'll get there. Slow down. We're not cutting Noble Lineage. I really like that for setup, especially since we just added more events, right?
Yeah.
Although we should probably cut Noble Lineage. Just saying. We're cutting Noble Lineage, even though I just said we're not.
All right.
There's nothing else. Wait, do you see anything else to cut?
I want it though, Aaron. I want my Noble Lineage.
Then cut a House Dane. We're not going down.
For the banter.
I really like the card. I don't know.
For the banter.
Then find me something else to cut, man. That rattle shirt. No.
I really don't think we can cut any characters. Even though we're at 39, our icon spread and cost curve is so awkward.
You know what we can cut? Ready?
What?
Want to hear?
Is it treachery?
No, want to hear Patrick get mad? We can cut a bastard daughter. No.
Ooh.
Get
They're
No,
there.
I'm
They're there to die.
Exactly. We need them to die.
they're just
We're
too
gonna be-
good.
We're
They're
going to be
just too
losing
good.
so many military challenges.
Not only are we going to be losing so many military challenges, but the fact that they hit your opponent's hand helps us Varys, because the fewer
Exactly.
cards they have in the hand, the better our Varyses are going to be.
Hey,
Exactly.
this has nothing to do with anything. But I just got really excited for our Martell fealty where I play the long plan and in Norin's name. Into counting coppers, and then I have like 1 million cards and 1 million gold, and like I'm just like sitting there. Mwahaha.
Well,
And
that's called living
Aaron.
the dream, Aaron. Like
the deck. Look, that deck's gonna lose.
All right,
a lot.
hold up.
I'm gonna be happy.
Slow down.
Okay.
Slow down a minute. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to find it, but I remember a conversation with you, Aaron, like 3 weeks ago where you told me about that deck that you just said right.
Did I really?
Absolutely.
have
You were like,
no-
the new events going in Martell Field C, it's gonna be great. And I was like,
I have no
okay,
idea how
Aaron.
many decks I talk about. How many decks have we talked about in the past 3 days?
Like a solid 8 decks.
Yeah, like, dude, I don't remember what deck I talked about 3 weeks ago. Every time someone asks me for a deck, I build it from scratch because I have every deck, but I don't remember anything.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about.
Lineage. I don't want it to be, but it is. There's nothing else.
Okay, we've cut Noble Lineage. I cut it months ago. Okay, so
All right,
let's
bye.
answer some questions from chat. First off, how does this deck think? I think all of our plots, but Calm over Westeros get hit by Naval. How does Naval superiority, which I will bring up for our viewers in a second, how does our deck deal with Naval superiority? Can we play around it? Does it kill us? What do we do?
We
I-
eat it, shrug.
I've never seen it, but if I do see it, yeah, we just eat it.
Yeah, like sometimes you just eat a plot, man. It's cool. You don't have a lot of the way new players lose a lot is they try and win every plot round, right? Every round. They feel like they need to win the challenge phase. And no, you don't. Like, just take it on the chin for a round, shrug, maintain a presence, don't try and play shit out if you can't, and then next round, go for it.
Yep. And I
It's a
mean,
one-off.
like, our Varys is there for if we fall behind. Like, we have 3 of them, so if they flip a Naval, we don't play anything. They play out their, like, couple little chuds. Next turn, we flip Calling, Varys, back to square one. And the Naval didn't really do anything for them.
Yeah. No, that.
Also, I mean, if we have in Doran's name now, I mean, on turn 3, it's getting us as much gold as they have from their Naval, so...
I feel like this deck sets up better than we're assuming it does. I don't know why, and I have no reason to say that. Actually, yeah, I do know why I'm saying that.
Do
The
we
low
want to
cost...
do a test hand?
No.
With the
Let's
cards
do a
on the board?
test hand.
But, the low-cost guys plus enough dupes.
Well, I
should
just got a
set up
5-card setup.
I
Okay.
just got, let's see, the Chud. Let's see, a Brothel Maiden. That's pretty good. That's 4 gold. Edric. And, well, no, instead of Edric, we can put the Hound or Edric and the Lannister Reducer. Yeah, I mean,
I just got a 6-card setup.
let's try it again.
I just pulled a 5 my first try.
I think the
One,
6
two,
sets up, alright. That one was only a 3,
3.
but it was
Dude, that-
Tyrion
yeah.
and the Hound.
Tyrion.
Yeah,
I just got a Tyrion
pulled,
Reducer.
I pulled a
yeah.
3 with a Gold Road, Jamie, and Edric, which, I'll take that.
Nymeria, Kings Road, Edric.
I just
Yeah,
got a...
done.
No, wait, just kidding. Brothel, Madam, Merchant, Edric, Kings Road.
Wow, tough. I got a Reducer Chud, Tyrion, Gaston Grey, and King's Road. Or, not King's
Yeah.
Road, Rose Road.
I got a Gaston, Reducer, Chud, Tyrion.
Alright.
I could try and make that. We're setting up fine.
Well, somehow your divining rod of good setups was correct, and we actually have a pretty decent setup.
What's a finding rod? We make so many decks. How the fuck do you it's definitely a 6th sense on setup. I can look
Yeah.
at a deck and go, this isn't going to set up well. Something's wrong. And just why? I don't know. Because, John yells at me about that all the time. He's like, why can't you explain? I'm like, because I've just played enough and I can feel it in my gut. I don't have reasons anymore. I just have gut feelings.
Completely. I definitely have that when I'm looking at a deck, and I can just be like, "This deck is bad." I don't even have to look at the cards. I can just skim it once. I'm just like, something's wrong.
I don't think the deck is bad. So, but I'm going to use an example and like use a name. But I'm not trying to be mean because I don't think the deck is bad. Everyone should hear me say that. But like Alex Frog's Targ deck, every time I look at the deck, I'm like something's off, something's off, something's up, and like my whole like alarm goes off, and I don't care how well it does. Like
Me
unless that
too.
shit
I have
wins
the
world,
exact
this giant
same feeling.
yeah, like this ringing sound in my head. It's like. No, like the same thing when people like Barrowfield's broken. I was like, nope, 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 nope,
No,
nope.
like somebody in my meta brought that Targ Lanny deck, and I like looked through it and I'm like, this should not work. And then it kept working. He had like 5 cards in his hand all the time, and I'm like, how? How are you doing that? You shouldn't have that many cards in your hand and the board.
With the ridiculous cost curve, I don't know.
It was alright.
I don't think it's bad. I've tested it. I think it's good. I don't think it's great, but I think
Yeah.
it's good.
So he like tuned in right after you said the deck was good, and then left right before that one. He just caught
Did
the
he
deck.
really?
No,
Oh,
I'm
man.
just
Oh man,
That would
I'm
be
not
perfect.
trying to be mean. I actually like him. I think he's a good dude. It's just like every time I look at that deck, something in me goes no. And I've played it, so like it's good. I'm not saying it's
oh
bad.
yeah, no, it's good.
All right, gentlemen.
Any more chat questions?
There are no more chat questions at the moment. We ready to
All
move
right.
on to deck number 2?
Hold up.
Oh.
There is the most important part of deck building that we haven't done. What's this deck called? The name.
I name all decks the exact same way. So it is called
This
Beyond
deck
the White Book Stream, House Martell Banner of the Line.
Get
Yep, that's
out,
exactly
Alex.
what my deck is called.
get out of here.
It-
Come on, guys.
You want a cool name?
I
Alright.
name all of my decks cool names. I didn't name my world's deck a cool name, and I was very disappointed in myself.
The Golden Shower?
Second place.
Golden Shower. Well, we're gonna put a pin in that one.
All right, we'll save that for a Lannister deck. That's more of a Lannister than a Greyjoy deck.
I mean, it's about jumpers and like Ariana's jumping in gold shit. I don't know. Can we think of like?
Varys' name?
Can we think of a like nice Bowie name in his honor? Since like it's all spaceman and shit.
Let's see.
Varys pressure?
Under
Oh, wait.
Varys.
Under Varys?
Varys Stardust.
Varys Stardust. Okay, there we go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh wait, no, shouldn't it be named after Nymeria? Nymeria Stardust. Is there any Bowie songs that are not vaguely racist that are named after women? Not touching that. Yeah. Not gonna have that conversation either. Like, I almost had a freaking entire weird tangent about Bowie, and I stopped myself.
I think that's probably for the best. I probably shouldn't have made that joke. But anyway.
No, it's fine. Everyone immediately was like, yo, yeah, that.
Let's see. All right, let's just go with Varys Stardust for now.
I'm for it.
All right, so do we want to build another deck, gentlemen? That's the plan, right?
I want to build another deck.
It's up to the viewers. I gotta stop saying listeners.
All right.
Viewers to decide.
Deck
We cannot-
suggestions. We have
we can't
one
build
Knights
any
and Ladies deck.
What does that mean? Give us a house and agenda. Don't give us knights and ladies.
That's what
I'm
they...
guessing it's the Tyrell Stark or Stark Tyrell, something like that.
Oh, I built Stark Tyrell on a article.
I think that deck. I think that I have a version of that deck in mind, but I need one more pack before I can build it.
All right, what else? Let's see. Let me go to new deck.
Hey, you guys take a vote. I'm gonna go say hi to my wife. Be right back.
Okay. All right. So while we're doing this, so something without Lannister, Bera, Targ, or Greyjoy is suggested here.
I like that.
All right. So I say something without. Something without. Hold on, Patrick. Will you talk for a second while I try to make this work properly?
Oh man, on the spot. All right, guys. So I'm gonna vamp for a little bit.
Vamp.
How you guys doing?
Vamp.
How's the weather? I can't handle this. Oh yeah, I'm excited for that Tyrell Stark deck though. That's gonna be good. Give me one more pack. There's gonna be some knights. There's gonna be some ladies. It's gonna be real fun.
All right, how about Night's Watch? What do you think about Night's Watch, Patrick?
I like some Night's Watch. I've built a lot of Night's Watch lately. I'm okay with some Night's Watch.
Okay, Night's Watch might be good. I mean, Night's Watch did get that new Chud.
It also got the worst card in the game. So.
Which is, what's the worst card in the game, my friend?
The worst card in the game, Roy, is Brandon's Gift.
And what does Brandon's Gift do, my friend?
Brandon's Gift is not a gift. It is a punishment.
There we
is
go.
What it is. It should be called like Brandon's White Elephant. Reaction after you marshal a builder character. All right, sorry, I should say it's a 2-cost location. Night's Watch, non-loyal, non-unique. Oh, just kidding, it is unique. Reaction after you marshal a builder character, reduce the cost of the next Night's Watch card you marshal this phase by 1.
But that's
limit 3 times per phase.
Builder synergy, the whole single builder we have in the game right now.
we have a total of 1 builder who is cost 3. So if you play all 3 of them, you have gained net 1 economy.
Well, we are getting the 3-cost Friend of John's. Halder, I think, was spoiled.
We are getting Halder at this point.
Who? What is he? He just like Neil an attachment or Greyjoy or Night's Watch attachment or location to do something. I can't remember exactly what it says, but yeah, brings the total up to 4 possible builders you can run in your deck. So
what happened while I was gone?
We were talking about how Brandon's Gift may be the worst card in the game.
Hey.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, terrible. Daniela Vansel, wife of Kyle Vansel, just sent me a baby shower gift. Thank you so much. She's the best.
Yeah, she's great.
She's so
great.
She's so unbelievably sweet.
Yes.
So, well.
They're great.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know if we got a consensus. We had a couple different people wanting a couple different things. Is there a way for the audience to take a vote?
Wait, what are these? Because
we've got. Okay.
I don't believe in democracy.
All right, Night's Watch, Stark. All right, whatever we want from Night's Watch, Stark, Tyrell, well, we've already done Martell, so we're not going to do Martell. But no Lannister, Barra, Targaryen, or Greyjoy. So
basically, Stark, Tyrell is.
Or Night's Watch.
So no good houses or Greyjoy. Got it.
Okay.
Oh, still throwing that shade, Aaron.
Should we make Aaron build a Night's Watch fealty deck? Is that
you can. Like, I could build it. Like, I don't think it's gonna win very much. It's Night's Watch fealty, but like,
I want to build a deck that wins.
All right. Well, all right.
So, what Lannister deck do you want to build?
Okay. So, what options? Okay. Well, no, this is
all right.
Again,
I don't want to build a Targ deck. I don't want to build a Lannister deck.
Wait. Do we not want to build a Targ deck that runs the 5/5/1 that like shuffles 3 cards in and then the like Shadow Black Lane? Because that sounds like
I want to build a Targ deck. I want to build that Targ deck. That I lied. That's what I want to build.
So wait, are we playing rebuilding? Okay, all right.
But yeah.
All right,
yeah,
that's it.
Like, I want to build a rebuilding deck.
All right.
All right. I'm sorry, chat. We're building this.
I'm going to get this out of the way right now. This deck is called Rebuilding Targaryen.
Okay. Yeah, rebuilding.
All right.
Rebuilding House Targaryen.
So we are... All right. Okay, first decision we have to make then.
Agenda.
What is the agenda?
Yep.
Not Lannister. Just not Lannister, okay? Just not Lannister.
Definitely not line. That's a good agenda.
No, brain work. Rose. I couldn't think. I'm like Tyrell.
Okay,
no,
we want a house, since we're trying to abuse rebuilding, right? We want a house that has a lot of events that or cards that discard themselves that we can recycle. So
my first instinct is Martell and play Nymeria and Tears of Liz.
I know. I was thinking it too, but I'm trying not to build it like.
I want to be able to build these decks at the same time, so I don't want to do that. But that is definitely my first instinct right now.
Stag is an idea because Scene in Flames is awesome.
Yeah. I
Wolf
honestly,
is-
I don't. Yeah.
I built Targ Wolf literally like a week ago, so I'd rather not.
Okay.
Fair.
Targ Joy sucks.
Targ Night's Watch.
Yeah,
No.
that's cute. I think it's Rose or fucking suck it up and they marry again.
All right, we're gonna go with Rose then. All right, I'm making an executive decision as the person who's running the
but
stream.
Nymeria Tears rebuilding. No, it's Rose. It's got to be Rose.
It's got to be Rose, just so we don't build that deck. But this
Alright.
is not. This is not rebuilding House Targaryen because we're not. That's the Sun deck. God, dude, the Sun deck is Nedley too. Let's do the Sun deck.
All right,
All right.
all right.
Let's do
I'll
it.
change our agenda. Okay,
How
banner
like it's-
of the sun. Okay.
Everyone's gonna be so pissed when we run all the same Martell cards.
All
Well,
right, hold on. Let's ask our listeners if they'll be mad.
Oh yeah. Like what agenda do you want us to? We can even do like no agenda if you guys
Or
want.
fealty. All right. Well, one
I don't know
of
about
our
fealty.
listeners says
I think
Shadow
I'm,
Black
like,
is better in
physically-
fealty.
I think I have a physical aversion to Targ Fealty, and I think I might vomit if I play it.
Dude, I can do. I'll do no agenda if we're gonna. If fealty is the vote, let's just do no agenda.
You don't know how many games I've played against Target. No,
All right. One person
Targ
says
Fealty
sun
lately.
is fine.
Yes,
All
I
right.
do.
All right. So we've got people, and they're saying that they're fine with sun. So let's do the dream deck.
Do
Let's
it.
live
Let's
this dream.
build the dream.
Let's build the
So-
dream.
So wait. Can we just call this deck "Living the Dream"?
Okay. All right. Let's go. Living the dream.
I call it rebuilding the dream. I want rebuilding.
Rebuilding the dream. Done.
Rebuilding.
I'm gonna add rebuilding now before we punk out later.
Okay.
Yep.
Because
It's
like,
and it's not coming out.
All
all
right.
right, let's add the key components before we do anything else and panic.
Okay. First off, wait. We have an important decision to make. Rebuilding 1 or 2.
My only card right now plots 1 rebuilding.
Yep. me
Just
too.
1. All right. 1 rebuilding. Okay.
Then I'm going to add 3 Dracarys.
Okay. 3 Dracarys. Let's
Yep,
do that.
3 T.
3 Dracarys. 3 tiers. Do we
then
want to
we-
add the attachment? Because that's part of what we're recycling,
No,
right?
we need hands. Yes, sure. Add the attachment. It's not gonna hurt. Hey, how many do you want to run?
I don't know.
So we need to run hands judgment at least 2. I vote 3. Yeah,
I'm okay with 3 for now.
and then we need other Targ events because if we're searching Targ events, having 3 seems stupid.
All
Yep.
right.
Um,
So
Questions
hold
to
on.
Waking the Dragon and Fire and Blood.
2 and 2.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Fire and
All
blood.
right, 13
and
events, which means we're
13
probably not
events.
running many attachments.
Yeah, that
Running-
means
1 crown of gold.
yep. That might honestly end up being it.
Yeah, that's our attachment space.
All right. Let's go back to characters. All right. So
Confiscate.
Time. Let's
Sure.
discuss Khal Drogo.
okay, Khal Drogo. Let me bring the one true king of Westeros up. All right, Khal Drogo.
So here's my argument about Khal Drogo. Ready?
Yep.
No.
Good argument.
That's the most Aaron argument in the entire world. You must be so annoying to be someone's teacher.
I can just picture
You
that
have no idea.
on
I-
Card TV.
I haven't said yes to a kid going to the bathroom in literally years. Can I go to the bathroom? No. Then they like squirm, and I'm like, "Are you seriously believing me right now?"
All right, so Aaron, but articulate why no Khal Drogo in this deck? What does it anti-synergize with? What the dream that we're trying to rebuild here is? I mean, he is a destroyer versus a builder. So what do you think?
There's nothing he adds to what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do requires a fairly low curve. We're already going to be running Dany, Nymeria, and probably Ariane. He's expensive.
I
You
might
don't
fight
have
you
to-
on it. We'll see.
You're going to fight me on Ariane?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have words.
Okay. I mean, I was only going to say like 1 or 2. But like just to cheat Nymeria or Illyrio in. I like Illyrio more than you two, I think.
We'll talk
Oh.
about it.
I like Illyrio. He's clutch. I played against enough Targ Lion to know how good or Lion Targ he
he's
can be.
specifically good in the Lannister stuff because Tyrion, Berlitha. I don't know.
All right,
Drogo's like we don't have a real consistent way to get 2 military challenges off, and I just don't think he's that good.
okay.
Like we need the space.
I 100% agree. I'm not
and he's
fighting
much
it.
too expensive for this deck. So why don't we talk then about the dragon module? How many dragon? Right, 3 Dannys, right?
Yeah, 3 Dannies, and then 2/3/2 on the dragons.
Okay. Well,
I agree with that.
all right. So what do you mean 2/3/2? Which dragons 2? Which
2/3/3, I thought you said, right?
2/3/3?
I said 2/3/2, but I could do 2/3/3.
Okay. Well, which dragon are we absolutely running 2 of then? Let's.
Drogon is always the 2.
Yeah.
Okay, Drogon
The
is
3
2.
for 4 military is nice, but especially if we're not running put to the sword, there's no reason to go crazy.
Yep.
Okay.
And the only question then becomes, and Rhaegal is always 3.
Rhaegal's always 3 because Rhaegal is fucking ridiculous.
Rhaegal is insanity. And then the only question is 3 or 2 Viserion, and the reason I am leaning 3 right now is because I think with Syrio in the meta, there's going to be like a lot of stealth floating around, and giving Dany stealth seems really good.
That seems like a really good argument. Done.
Right.
Hey, can we add a Syrio? I mean, I don't think it's necessarily good, but a Syrio with a Dany sounds hilarious.
Yeah, throwing that middle stealth on Dany is awesome.
One Syrio?
There's a lot of banter to this deck.
Yeah, 1 Syrio.
Yeah, 1 Syrio.
Okay. I mean, this is going to be the greatest deck ever, so we need to make sure that we have great cards in it. All right. Targaryen Loyalist, we want 3 of the Reducer Chuds, right? For both factions?
Both factions, yeah.
Okay. We got those
What's
in
the
there.
Martell one called?
Scavenger. Because I just put the Paramore in, it's Scavenger. Okay.
Oh, hey, we should talk about the Paramore. I'd like to Dornish Paramore.
Did I think I might have missed something. Sorry. What did we add? We added Bastard
Yeah,
Daughter.
all the 1 drops, and now we're talking Dornish Paramore.
Okay. Cool.
Dornish Paramore.
I like Dornish Paramore because I like being able to Dracarys things.
Yes.
I agree completely.
So
Although I will say I had a discussion with somebody from the UK. I think they're from the UK. I think it was his name was Nathan, and we were talking about
Nate Holmes.
Nate Holmes. That's the one.
White Book contributor if he ever gets off
Yeah.
his lazy ass. What?
I was talking to him, and he said that they tried a similar deck, obviously without all the new cards, and they said that Dornish Paramore was not pulling her weight, and that she was not actually doing what she was supposed to be doing.
So let's run 2, and if we need to cut it after some testing, we cut it after some testing.
I agree.
I mean, again, if
I'm just letting you know.
if banter is the goal of this deck, there's nothing more banterish than pulling in someone's good character and then Dracarysing them.
You're completely correct. That is very banter.
You ain't never lied. All right, Ariane, 1. Can I get 1?
I
A little bit of...
I don't want to give you 1, Aaron. I don't want to even give you 1. And I'm not saying that Ariane is not good for this deck, because I'm not saying she's not good, because Ariane is always good. But what I'm saying is that Ariane's real strength is in Martell when you can reduce her cost where you can't reduce other people's cost. And while she's going to be able to be reduced by Noble Cause, which we're almost certainly running, that's our only way to reduce her. We're not going to be running the Martell location reducer. And so basically what she's going to end up being is a stand, which is, functionally good, but it's the same as what Illyria is doing.
She also has Handmaiden synergy.
All
right, let's come back to her.
I'll give you 1. I will give you...
Let's come back to her. Leave her out for now because we seem to like to run 5. My wife just texted me. Should probably read that since she's my wife. Okay, it's a picture of my cat.
Solid text.
Yeah,
Okay,
not bad.
So chat says King's Road Patrick. You always are forgetting King's Roads as a way to reduce
I
characters.
just said a way to reduce her that you can't reduce whoever else she's putting in. I can reduce
fight. Wait, who
Syrio.
in the chat said that? Was that Scantrell? Because I'm going to set up a fight if that was Scan.
No, it wasn't Stephen.
I am not forgetting about the King's Road. I just said she's good when you have a way to reduce her that doesn't work on other people.
Yeah, I agree.
And forget about no King's Road.
So two bastard daughter.
2 Bastard Daughter.
Yeah, fine.
Why don't we start at 3 and cut down?
No, two's right for this deck.
All right.
3 was right for the other deck. But,
So you know why that we can't even explain that? It just is.
Yeah.
Can you explain that? Because I can't explain
Well,
that. But I know
mean,
it's
the
true.
reason why 3 was
No, I know I was right in the other deck. I don't know why it's wrong here.
Because we're gonna have too many characters. Is the reason why.
We definitely didn't the other deck.
I'm just. Well, but the other one, it was so essential. And this one we're going to have equally a huge amount of characters, but we're not going to have as much synergy there. So.
All right, how about Edric?
Wait, we skipped Braided Warrior. I mean, we should skip Braided Warrior.
Oh,
Yeah.
I apologize. Braided Warrior.
Yep, skip. All right.
All right, Edric.
One of for now probably gets cut.
Yeah, one of for now. He might get cut.
Handmaidens?
2.
2.
Oops.
Dane Knight 2.
2 for now, yeah.
I really like Dane Knight, especially when I'm running Danny.
All right, we said no to Cal.
Dane Knight, wait, hang on, important. Dane Knight plus Danny is good because, like, they're functionally 3 strength while she's standing.
It's a good point.
True. Kind of, yeah.
Not really, but, like, good enough.
Relatively, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're relatively 3.
We're saying that's English teacher math, and I kind of love it. All right, so Littlefinger. This is Targ again, who has less draw than Martell, which one might not think is
I don't
thing.
like Littlefinger. Like, I can be convinced, but I don't like Littlefinger.
I would like to have one for now.
I am with Patrick on this one.
And I think we can come back to it.
Ariane later. All right.
Okay, we'll have a fight for Littlefinger versus Ariane.
Our Maester Calliope.
One.
Yeah. We both. That was really creepy. What? Yeah. Because we want to say 2, but we're not.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I always want to Calliope because he's just a baller.
Yeah,
Shot caller.
All right.
Thanks,
Diddy.
How many everyone's favorite fat merchant prince?
I like Illyrio more than almost everyone. I vote 2.
2? I like it too.
I'll give you 2.
He's good. Merchant Prince.
He is
3
good.
3x merchant prince.
Hey, Alex Kern, good decisions.
Ooh, shots fired. I think this is the shots fired theme. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Merchant Prince is the only card that competes for the worst card in the game slot, in my opinion.
It has icons.
It's a body. That's the only reason why.
You know, we're about to run 3 of a card that has no icons. I don't want to hear it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But just on its base value, it's reasonable cost. 3's not the worst thing in the world, and it has a single icon. It's not the worst card in the game. It is not as bad as Brandon's Gift.
It's second worst card in the game.
I don't know. Like, we should make that list. That's a later podcast.
Yeah,
like, we should actually go through and figure out the worst cards.
All right.
3 Nymeria because
that's the whole point of the deck.
Because shut up. That's why. I actually like Obara here more than an Martell deck.
I agree. I think power
challenges have extra relevance when you're burnt things from.
No Spearman?
Nope.
All right, new card time. Rokaro.
Nope.
Hey, you know how we're not running Drogo?
Yeah.
Like, there.
Well, he actually doesn't synthesize. He doesn't interact with the Drogo. He only interacts with other. No, it's while you control another Blood Rider.
We're just saying the rest of his effect.
Yeah, his
the
reaction.
The fact that Drogo will give you an extra guy to kill for claim to give Rokaro more power.
Yeah,
that's
interaction.
He's also going to synergize with a Miri Mazdur in like 10 months when that pack comes out.
Yeah, and running multiple 6s in those. Jesus. Like, you gotta have some giant balls for that. Like,
balance. Okay.
2 draw.
35 characters again. God
all
damn
right.
it.
So wait. We skipped over Rattleshirts Raiders. Is that a no for this deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Targ deck.
So
we're
2 Jorah.
40 characters.
Well, hold on. How many Jorahs did we say?
You must have added things that I haven't added yet.
Yeah, same here.
Probably. Did you add Targaryen Loyalists?
Yes, I did. I'm at 37 characters right now. How many Jorahs?
37.
2 Jorahs. Okay, 1 Sirio.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 Loyalists. Now we're at the Unsullied.
We don't have space.
Okay, no.
Good card, no room.
All right, Varys.
No.
No.
We have enough removal. I think we have enough removal.
Okay.
in Aaron's voice when he
I
said no.
want to say yes because discarding everything and then rebuilding is the funniest thing you could possibly do in a Game of Thrones.
Do we want to put one Varys in just for the banter, Aaron?
No. I'm not going to let you have even the banter on that
No,
one.
it's the right decision. Okay.
All right,
I
3
am-
Viserions. Viserys, how many?
What? Viserys? 2.
2?
3.
Yeah.
2.
2.
3 is
All right,
not
so I'm
too
at
many.
39 characters presently, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm at 39 too. I had 3 Viserys. I just added it because I'm used to adding Viserys. So we need to cut at least a character.
Okay,
And
let's see.
that character is one of our 2 Dornish paramours.
All right, one of our 2 Dornish paramours is gone. All right, do we want to take a look at our cost curve?
Hey, Edric should go too.
Yep.
All right, Edric will also go. Okay. So, Aaron, what is your gut telling you about the setups of this deck?
This is setting up fine. This isn't bad.
All right,
Daenerys is our only expensive thing.
Okay.
And Nymeria, I guess, and Illyria, but they're middle.
Our cost curve
we've
here
got a couple middles.
is okay. Yeah, our
Our
cost
cost-
curve is pretty good.
I can see what you mean. I really wish they had a character cost curve.
Our events are gonna screw us up a little bit, not terribly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to locations or
Yep.
Locations.
all right, so
3 Dothraki Sea. Wait, what?
damn it, you beat me to it, Aaron.
Wait, we obviously played Vice Dothrak. I mean, we have a 4-cost attachment. We can discard anything in the game. Any attachment there is.
So true, including. Oh wow! I just added the location necessities, and we're at 64 cards. That's probably not good.
Okay, well, we'll get there. I'm
go
going to
ahead.
add the neutral economy.
Yeah,
All right, and do we want? And we want how many Shadow Blacks?
2.
2 Shadow
One.
Blacks.
You want to see it? You don't want to see multiples.
And Plaza, our
2.
card advantage engine.
2.
Okay, we're now at 61
And then 3 Illyria's Estates puts us at
64.
64.
where's Illyria's estate? There we go.
Yeah, that's not good. That's too many cards.
All right, so that's 3 cards we need to find space for. 3 because they're in 61. So where are we going to cut from? Characters?
Characters.
All
There's
right.
no.
I'm gonna make an argument for 1 Illyria's Estate being gone. I want to go down to 2 Illyria's.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. We're
Oh,
going-
that hurts. You
All
know
right.
how much. You don't know how much that hurt me, but you're right. So that means we need to cut 2 characters, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So all right. What can't we cut from? Nymeria because she's living the dream. What else? Do we want to go
That third Viserion.
third Viserion? Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Hey, Littlefinger.
Well, we still haven't had our Littlefinger versus Ariane discussion.
Look, if we cut.
All
both,
right,
we
hold
have to have to fight.
up. I would like to just throw this out there. Lay out your arguments for why we have 3 Hands Judgments instead of 2.
Because when they cancel Dracarys, we cry. That's my whole argument. I don't really have much more.
I mean, yeah.
Also a whatchamacallit, a treachery on Nymeria makes us cry. A treachery on one of our Dany stands makes us very sad.
I did that twice in the tournament on Saturday, and it was the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, so being able to shut down the best feeling in the world seems like a good idea.
Like, they don't even say reaction. They just, start to stand her, and I'm like, no.
All right.
Yeah.
Remember, we are rebuilding our own dreams and smashing our opponents. So I'm with Aaron. The amount that we cancel treachery is important.
So we're dropping 1 more.
Either Littlefinger or Obara. I'd rather cut Littlefinger. I really like Obara in this.
I really like Littlefinger in this, but I agree. And I mean, if we're starved for draw, I might want to revisit. But
Okay. So
we'll see what our plots come out to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to run 2 summons?
Well, we're now on
get there.
plots.
In a minute.
Okay. So noble cause. We're just immediately adding that, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'd like to add Calm and Confiscation.
Calm and confiscation. Okay.
Like
Thoughts?
those two.
I like those as
Yep.
well. All right.
We need at least 1 summons. We're not running no summons. That'd be stupid in a
Correct.
Danny.
Never run no summons in a Danny deck.
That is
Okay.
5 plots. What are we missing that's obvious?
Calling the banners is one that I almost
Hey.
always.
Hey, I think it's at least reasonably interesting. Why don't we go take it from the top and go through?
Okay.
Okay.
Clash of Kings.
We don't have the rush ability.
All right. Feast for Crows.
Hold on.
Wait,
Clash
you
of
think you have the
Kings.
rush ability for Clash?
I don't know if we have the rush ability, but Clash of Kings is an excellent closer. In both of the games against the second place deck that I played in the top of the Swiss and in the final, if he had had Clash of Kings, he would have won the game. Because he got within striking distance, but it just didn't have the closing power. And I think that Clash of Kings could give us that closing power. Now I'm guessing it's probably going to be cut later for something better, but I'd like to add it for now and see if we can't,
All right. Cool.
can't find something.
All right, that gives us 6 plots, so we're again looking for our 7th plot right now.
Well, we're looking for multiple plots. We're just looking for
All right,
plots.
yeah.
Right.
Feast
We're
for
just looking
Crows.
plots.
Feast for Crows has a 4 reserve. Please don't talk to me.
All right. Game of Thrones. Game
Hey,
of Thrones.
we can stop going through every plot because we're adding March to the Wall.
Okay.
I mean, right? Like, we're running a burn deck. Why?
Yeah, we run marched.
Also, are we really not running Wildfire with this deck where we have, like, 2 characters we care about?
We have a lot of dragons that we care about too.
But we have our Fire and Bloods for those.
Yeah,
We
our
could
fire.
always go down one more Waking for the 3rd Fire and Blood if we want.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. I don't really like Waking myself.
I don't really like wildfire though.
I hate Wildfire. I think Wildfire is shitty. But I also think that, like, if we're controlling strength and icons, that controlling strength and icons for 3 dudes is a lot easier than controlling strength and icons for 16 dudes.
Okay, fine. We'll drop my my thing. My
Like-
Clash of Kings.
There's no real characters that matter besides Dany and Nymeria and one dragon, Rhaegal.
Yeah.
Anyone else that gets Wildfire, we kind of just shrug.
It's true.
Yeah.
And
That
Wildfire
is
and Bastard
true.
Daughters is part of the dream.
It is really,
It is.
really, really unfun to have that happen.
It is
and
part
you
of the
are
dream.
the recipient.
I would like to do the waking for the 3rd Fire and Blood then.
Okay,
Agree.
I'm okay with that.
Especially because it's another way to shuffle shit back into the deck, which is always fun.
Yep.
Okay. Concerns. Where... Alright, put Littlefinger back in.
All right.
Instead of
what? What did we cut for it? We just cut it. So what are we cutting for Littlefinger?
Honestly, we're cutting that Waking the Dragon.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you want to keep one Waking the Dragon just to find it with Shadow Black? We could also go down to 1 Shadow Black at that point.
Or it's
Shadow Black is nice.
mean,
No,
but
I
not
don't-
really-
I don't want to go down to 1.
again,
Shadow Black.
Aaron, we're getting away from the dream if we cut a Shadow Black. So
Yeah.
the entire
it's-
point of this deck is to live the dream. So
But no, that's right. It's either the Waking or the Shadow Black. I mean, there's nothing else.
I would prefer
I mean,
to cut
but-
the Waking. I mean, 6 targets for Shadow Black is not horrible, particularly when you have Dracarys as one of them.
I'm not saying that it's
Is
horrible.
there, hey, any viewers, mathy people? 61 cards, searching 10, odds of hitting 1 in 6 events versus 1 in 7. Where's Haynes when you need him? Like,
Not in our
So-
chat.
he's
man.
always always there with useless information when, like, you're not like, he's like, well, here's the rule for this really basic thing some noob asked, but you have a good question. He's like, nah,
You could dump it in the Skype chat. He's probably in the Skype chat.
I don't think so right now.
Okay.
Is he on right now? He is on. I'm not
All
gonna.
right.
It's fine.
Okay. Well, when he maybe some days listens to this, he can rage at our inability to do math and
Yeah,
properly.
fine.
I mean, if we cut Waking and a Shadow Black, we can add the Circulario's Estate and not have a shitty gold curve.
No.
No, you refuse. That's pretty great.
I refuse.
I'm for it, just because I like that.
I don't want to get rid of the 2nd Shadow Black lane, man. The Shadow Black lane is like, it's half of our dream.
So I want to say something very, very specific and important. We are literally not playing Noble Cause until we see Dany.
Well, of course.
course.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
there's no other plot that does it.
well, there's only everything else we can basically afford. I mean, our only other target for
Yeah.
it is
Absolutely.
Illyrio, right? I mean, and
Well,
he's not.
Littlefinger.
I guess Littlefinger. That's true. But
I mean, yeah.
I don't see why we would burn our noble cause on anything but Danny.
I mean, I really don't like. I don't know. I mean, we still have three. We still have 3 plots that have 5 or more gold,
which is always
but
the goal.
which is always the goal. But we only have one that's more than 5 gold, which makes me a little nervous.
There's always ready.
Trading with the Pentoshi.
Yeah.
No.
No is definitely
what?
almost certainly the right answer. Okay, so
For
here's
what would it be?
I don't know yet, but here's the case for it. We're running Wildfire. We want to play out extra shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. No, I'm with you 100% on why we do it.
I mean,
the question is the what, though?
Targ, like, one of the ways Targ is balanced right now, right? The way in which Fealty is not entirely running away with the game is it's resource starved, right? It's awkward to play some Targaryen characters, particularly Dany.
But she's the only thing we have any trouble playing. We should be fine.
It's true.
All right, let's draw some sample hands. We've got 61 cards.
I may let you come back to that -1 Shadow Black for Illyria's estate.
All right, so we are cutting the Waking the Dragon, is what we said?
Yeah.
All right,
so
so that puts us at 61 cards.
My first setup hand is 6.
Let's do
it's
a couple
4 cards.
My first one's awful. It was like...
I got
7 cards.
Rhaegal, Jorah, Loyalist, Shadow Black.
I've got Shadow Black, Obara. That's 6, 7, 8. Shadow Black, the Reducer Chud, Obara, and Drogon.
I had like 3 Dracarys, or 3 tiers in a Dracarys, and it was like a 2-card setup.
Well, that's just variance that happens, right? Like that.
Yep.
All right, Illyria's.
I've got a Dornish Paramour, Jorah, and a King's Road, which is.
I've got 3 Chuds, Dane Knight, Plaza, and an estate.
I have
and a Crown of Gold.
3 Chuds, an estate, and holding Dracarys and Syrio in my hand.
Yeah, that's a 4-card setup.
I've got.
And in tiers, actually.
We're not set. It seems like we're going to get a lot of awkward numbers because all the 3s in this deck.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
So I've got 2, 4, 5. 8,
Do we want to cut? No.
Crown of Gold is killing my setups right now.
It's a one-off. You know what?
3 times in a row.
Here's how this happens. If you see Crown of Gold on setup, don't complain. Like, just shut up. You're good. Like, you're probably winning. I've got Rhaegal, Viserys, Bastard Daughter. That's 7, and then a King's Road, which is actually really good.
I mean,
I've got Dany and the Chud and the Rose Road.
So my real question.
It's the dream.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh wait, just kidding. I've got something way better.
I've got Duke Dany and the Targ Loyalist. So, my real, like, how does Alex Frog's deck set up so well, and we're running a lower gold curve and we can't set up for shit?
I think we're setting up okay.
Yeah,
we're setting up okay.
Yeah, I'm setting up 4 as a general rule.
4 is my average. Yeah.
I think I really do want that last economy card. I'm not seeing enough economy in my opening hand.
Well, then I think we need to drop something. I mean, do you want to drop the Shadow Black? I would really rather not.
No. Do I want to? No.
It's really good for us.
We can't drop it.
I would drop a Hand's Judgment before I drop that Shadow Black.
Alright. Fuck it. Let's do it.
I hate seeing 2 Hand's Judgments a lot.
12 events is really freaking high. We're cutting it. You're right.
We're cutting a Hand's Judgment?
We're cutting a Hand's Judgment for the 3rd thing. Done.
All right.
Like, the issue becomes, just for people who are wondering, like, that's not like a joke move. That's a legitimate move because you're cutting from non-setup to add to setup, which is almost always at least worth considering. And now I feel better about this. Like, literally, that one move just makes me feel better about this whole endeavor.
Okay. So, good matchups. What do you think the good matchups for our dream is here? What are we going to be good against?
Everything that's not Lannister.
Yep. Oh, he's just about to say, not Lannister.
What problems is Lannister going to create for us?
Treachery and Tywin.
Treachery and Tywin. Tywin is just like, he is not burnable. That moaf just stands there and just takes it. But that's why I love Nymeria in this deck because she can kill Tywin potentially.
The only time, or not the only time, but one of the very rare times, because like it's not Greyjoy or anything. I lose to it sometimes. One of the few times that my Targ has beaten my Lannister was when I got Tywin double Dracarys.
Yep.
And you know what? If you can double Dracarys my Tywin, you deserve to win.
Or Crown of Gold Tywin and then Dracarys him.
Yeah, but if you Crown of Gold Tywin, I'm not attacking with him. I'm confiscating.
Yeah.
Like that's fine. I'll take it for a turn. There's nothing you're doing that's making me not just eat that.
It's true.
No, Crown of Gold goes
On
directly on Tyrion's head.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, almost certainly. Like, you're saving it for Tyrion if you can at all.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it going on, like, Cersei maybe if you're really weirdly intrigue starved for some reason, but that probably won't happen in our deck very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look at our icon split. It's pretty good. 10 military, 11 intrigue, 14 power. That's not bad.
Power is the one that we want.
Yeah, with our plazas.
And Nymeria is a versatile icon, so...
We're sitting pretty good on our faction mix. Yeah, I like it.
I'm just really sad that I can't have both of these decks at once, though.
Womp womp. Alright. Do we want to build one more, or are we done?
I always want to build one more deck. I think it's up to the audience, though.
I'll ask the chat.
So, let's ask the chat.
I only have to swap, like, Nymeria and my Reducer Chat, and I can have both of these decks together.
Well, the Dane Knights.
Yeah, those two.
Like a couple little bodies, nothing big. Use the same fleet, you'll be fine.
I have 6 Bastard Daughters because I bought 2 copies of Taking the Black.
All
so
right.
it's totally fun there.
You know, if you have Octagon, you don't have to do shit like that. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? If you buy me a PC, I'll play Octagon.
Or even better than any of that, the developers for Octagon could move into the 21st century
and make a Mac
a
client.
fucking Mac client.
That's
Hey,
nice.
hey,
Like Aaron's always like, Roy, test for
haven't-
this, test with this with me, test this deck with me, test for this event with me, and I'm like, I'm in Philadelphia, I can't, I have my Mac, not my PC. Like, it's just frustrating. All right, chat says yes, they want another one.
I have the real answer. Oh, you should save this though, because this is going to be too long for one YouTube video.
Oh, I can't.
You
well,
happen?
I can't save it, but I can split it. So
Okay, that's cool. As long as you know how to do things that are useful. Because
Yeah.
I obviously don't. I
for
know how to build
example,
decks.
split. This is a good place to split it. So
All right. Mark down the time, because that's a thing I tell Will to do all the time.
Yeah.
Write down that time I just dissed Beyond the Wall.
Beyond the Wall is the world's greatest podcast. Will, just to let you know, if you're watching this, you're not. But
You just got
man.
fired from occasional co-hosting duty.
Yeah.
Congrats.
it's the best.
Roy is never returning to the White
Yeah,
Book.
that was amazing. Like Roy's gonna write all these articles for the White Book, and it's just gonna be like, we're gonna replace all the text with "I am a dick, I am a dick."
Yeah,
hundreds of
I
times.
hear across the country Will clicking delete on all of Roy's articles.
That's fine. That's fine. I deserve it. All right. So what do we want to build here? Not Lannister. That's the only rule.
They're not choosing; they're choosing.
Well,
yeah,
okay,
this one you guys have full
You-
reins.
guys.
we pretended
actually
to let you choose last
get
time,
to
and then
choose.
and then I had a good idea, and we were like, "Let's do that."
Yep.
Want to see? What do you want to see, folks? All right. Besides me being banned from the White Book,
Yeah, everybody wants to see that.
that's
Too
true.
late. Doesn't matter if they want it or not.
I'm pretty horrible. All right, so Aaron, speaking of that, while we're vamping for time, what's on the agenda for the White Book this week?
Patrick's coming on. We're reviewing this
Yeah.
cards. I think we have an F and an A+.
I think we definitely have both of those. Tune in to find out which.
Okay, we've got one person says Martell Fealty, another says Stark Kraken, or Martell Fealty Kappa, which is the Twitch way of saying a joke or sarcasm. Yes, I am 21st century literate.
Look at you.
Yeah,
All
look at me.
Twitch lingo.
I can do my Twitch lingo. All right. Anyway, so Stark Kraken, Martell Fealty, What do I see? People were suggesting earlier something with a knights and lord and ladies theme, which I don't think is there until we get the sort of cheap knights and the knight plot. But we'll see. But we could try.
I mean, do we want to go for the trifecta and build Martell?
I don't know
Three
if I
Martell
want to
decks.
build another deck with Nymeria. Like, if you look at the top 4 decks on my Thrones DB right now, top 5 decks, 4 of them are based on Nymeria.
Do we want to force?
I don't know if I could do another.
Do we want to force Aaron to build a Greyjoy deck? Because
I think I want to do that. I
All
think
right.
that's what I want to do.
Yeah, but the Greyjoy deck you want to build is Greyjoy's son. So stop it.
No, it's not. I want to build. I already built Greyjoy Son. You saw it. I sent it to you. This already happened.
Yeah. You
Okay.
built that right before the cast.
All
Yep.
right.
This is our 5th deck today. All right.
Yep.
good. Like actual build, not even just
All right.
discussing.
So Greyjoy is what we decided on.
No, did they decide on that, or did we decide on
The
it?
suggestions currently sitting in chat are Stark Kraken or Martell Fealty. So, or earlier people were suggesting a Lord and Ladies build. Let me see what else we got up in here. Night's Watch. Let's see. What else do we have in here? I'm not sure what else we have in here. But that's it. Night's Watch, a Lord and Ladies Knights build, Martell Fealty, Stark Kraken, anything that's not Lannister, Greyjoy, or Baratheon. So, what do you want to choose from
well,
this?
My second passion in this chapter pack, which Aaron knows from one of the decks I sent him, is abusing the raiding longship. So if we did build Stark Kraken, that's the direction I would want to go.
I mean, or we could just build good decks. I'm just like, there's other options.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Magic Dave, who went nuts and quit the game, built Stark Kraken as well as it can be built.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing else to do with it. Like, and the dude went nuts. So, like, let's let him have his.
Okay, real talk though. Suggestion is something with Tyrell.
I could do something with Tyrell. I like Tyrell. How about Tyrell-Rose? How about Tyrell's son?
Oh my god.
No. I can't do any more Martell.
Okay.
Hey, how about Tyrell?
I've looked at the sun for too long.
Ask if the chat's okay with Tyrell Lion, because I bet we can do
Tyrell Lion?
like control.
Control
No?
build? Hold
It's
on,
another-
I'm putting it in there.
It's another Varys build.
If we're gonna do Tyrell, I want to do Tyrell Stark.
But I built that on the thing publicly already. All right, whatever. We can build.
No,
it
you
again.
built Stark Tyrell.
Yeah. No, I built both. Then we did Stark Tyrell
Oh,
after we did Tyrell.
Alright,
Yeah.
people are sad about
Alright.
a Lannister
Never mind.
deck.
Oh,
But-
we can do.
but
We can do
we're
Tyrell Greyjoy.
Tyrell Greyjoy?
Like,
Tyrell
is that a thing anyone who's tried to do? I don't know. I've never tried it really,
I've
and
never-
like I don't think there's that many combos I haven't tried yet.
We could do that. That's something I haven't really seen. I'll put that in here.
Tyrell Greyjoy, like, doing what, though?
Shit, I didn't get that far.
It could be about
like, I mean,
abusing.
If Tyrell main, you basically need to be a control deck right now, or, like, you probably shouldn't be playing Tyrell main.
well, you can
Yeah,
go for
all
scouting.
all their rush stuff is non-unique.
Non-loyal, yeah.
Yeah, not loyal. That's what I meant. Sorry.
And
Yeah,
and
and-
Greyjoy Tyrell is already firmly a thing.
Yeah. Hey, is there a Barra thing we can do? Barra Greyjoy and Barra Tyrell have been done, right? Like, is there a
Yeah.
non-Neil Barra thing we can do with a different house?
I mean, like, I would be curious to try a very different kind of Tyrell Stark. What did you guys do? I don't remember now. It's been like a
I
month.
mean, shit stood up. It rushed a little bit. Like, I don't know what else you do with that. Like, shit stands, you rush a little bit.
All right. So what I was thinking, I think I saw this in the comments.
Wait, okay, go ahead, because I have another idea, but go.
Okay, no, go for it. My idea's not very good, so you do yours.
Okay, like, we've done Stark, Lion, Rose, and Tyrell. I've never seen a Stark Targ, and Greyjoy. I've never seen a Stark Targ or a Stark Baratheon. Like, I don't think they exist. I don't know what they'd do. We'd have to talk through that. But since I've never seen either of them, they're at least, you know.
Stark Baratheon. What
Okay.
was Stark Baratheon used for draw?
They would just not draw cards ever.
It's fine. It's a Stark deck. Stark decks that aren't fealty don't draw cards.
It's
Um,
true.
I don't want to build Stark.
I mean, I love Stark Fealty. Stark Fealty is like, I love that deck. It's a fun deck to play. But anyway, that's
All right, wait, hold on. So if you said Tyrell-Greyjoy.
Yeah.
That's something you haven't seen. I want to do it. I want to do Tyrell-Greyjoy.
Fuck it, done.
I've never seen it.
Tyrell-Greyjoy.
Let's see what can be done.
All right, we're gonna see whatever what can be done with this. Okay, so where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the most important part?
No, the first question
name?
is the first question is what the hell we're doing with this.
Yeah, I think even before the name, we know what we're doing.
All right.
So we can go either rush and try and use Asha, and then like the unopposed thing, and go first and try and just go fast. Which, I mean,
that puts our cost curve so heavy though, because we would
what that really does is makes Tears of Lys just eat our lives.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we obviously play 3 Little Birds in that build.
Yeah, but still, like, and then Nymeria giggles.
All right. Well, I mean, Nymeria is a whole other can of worms, but I mean, like, my Worlds deck focused on, had a similar situation going there, and that was, I didn't have.
Seems to have done okay.
Yeah. Well, I think the problem that Aaron has run into
unless they get 3 Tears of Lys, it's pretty okay.
Is most of the time you played Greyjoy, you haven't played. I mean, the best Greyjoy player you played against is Dennis, and that game Dennis drew for shit. Like
I've played other Greyjoy games. It's not like I've never played Greyjoy otherwise.
I think an all-in and just eat your Tears of Lys strategy can work. I mean, Patrick pulled it off in Worlds.
Okay. And can we run Dampere?
Of course.
Sure.
All right, let's go all in. Let's do the rushiest, stupidest deck we can. All right, 2 Dampere.
All right, 2 Dampere. All right, rush.
Sure.
No Alanis. 2 Arbor Knight, because we probably want to set up.
All right, 2 Arbor Knight.
3 Asha.
2 Asha.
Nah. If we're going all in, you go all in.
3 Asha.
You don't say you're going all in with 2 Asha. How does that make sense?
All right.
Balls to the
walls.
All right.
Blackwing's Crew.
No, that card sucks.
Courtesan of the Rose.
Yeah.
Drowned Men.
Did you say not a courtesan? Is that what
You want Courtesan?
No, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no. 3 Garden Caretaker, 3 Ironland Fishmonger.
Okay.
Did you hear the banter discussion on the Garden Caretaker, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Holy shit, that was fantastic.
All right, Lady in Waiting.
Why would you bring that guy to war? Oh yeah, I should totally click that we're using those cards. Huh?
I mean, Lady in Waiting, she can go on Asha. There we go. She solves our Asha protection problem. Okay? She goes on...
I think we definitely run 2 Lady in Waiting. They're solid for setup. And
all right,
good on either
I'm good with it.
or...
Let's do it.
Like, why not?
2? Yeah.
1 left?
Why not?
No, we're balls to the wall. We're not bantering. Make up your mind. You can't banter while being balls to the wall.
Shipwright?
Are we playing left and right?
No. We don't.
Are you sure?
No, of course I want to play left and right, but we shouldn't. They don't help us rush. We're rushing.
Yeah,
we're rushing and we're trying to stay alive long enough to rush.
Okay, Littlefinger?
No,
We're going through. Lords the Shipwrights.
Yes.
2?
2.
Yeah.
Lomies, no, he doesn't help us rush.
Wendermere,
1.
Marjorie 3, because
3 Marjorie. Olenna?
Olenna's important. No,
I don't think we can
too
afford
hard
them.
to pay for.
Yeah, Paxter?
Oh, wait. We finally found the deck with the 10 gold plot. Let's run to Olenna's informant.
All right, man. Let's do it.
I mean...
It's happening.
Who cares about them dumping their board if we're going to outrush them? Okay.
Exactly.
Paxter, 1?
Yeah. I like 2.
For now, yeah.
But,
Randall,
3.
I think I need to see what our events are before I can commit to more than 1 Paxter.
Rattleshirts?
No.
No.
Right?
No.
The
right and no left. 3 right. 3 right, no left.
All right.
Use that card. We want to go first.
Okay. Salty Navigator, so how many?
3.
3, okay.
You want 2?
Sure.
We want to.
I'll give you 3 for now.
Okay.
Sirio, 1.
One.
Good.
Loris.
That guy's gonna be in like one deck forever.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
think I'm going to get 2 copies of Road to Winterfell too, just so I can have 6 Nymeria and like 6 Sirio, because that guy's just going to one of in every deck I build until I die, because he's so good.
Okay, what about Loris here?
3.
3? Okay.
Loris, all right. I'm just gonna throw this out there right now. Knight of Flowers plus Raiding Longship is one of the best reasons to play this deck.
That is so ridiculously true. Holy
Like, you
shit! That
swing
event,
with Knight
that
of
event,
Flowers?
no, that event that gives us like +3 power when he wins alone. Then
Definitely playing that event as
yeah.
well.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get to the fun cards later. We got to get to the
Wait.
characters.
This deck thinks that the reader isn't loyal. It's wrong.
Yeah, I was like, wait, why is the reader here?
Yeah.
Uh,
I keep seeing him and getting excited, and then I remember.
I was like, wait, this isn't first edition. There's this thing called Loyal. Okay.
2 or 3 Theon?
Wait, before Queen of Thorns?
No, don't.
I'm just hold
Rush.
on. We're going down. Theon 1 or 2?
What? No, 2 or 3.
2.
2.
Varys? No, don't be silly.
Wardens of the
I-
Reach.
I love Wardens of the Reach.
They're good.
I don't think we can fit him.
No, we can't.
Okay.
We're-
All right, we're at 36 characters. That seems about right. Attachments. 2 Heartsbane.
2 Heartsbane.
3.
3 Little Birds.
3 Little Bird. 2 Bodyguard.
2 Bodyguards.
I would rather. I would like to get
Or do we
a.
seals? We want seals so we can do, two
Seal's
challenge.
expensive, but we are running a 10 gold plot.
Yeah. So
2
what?
seal?
Okay, that's a lot. Okay.
So
We'll see
7
how this.
attachments. 2 Heartsbane.
Wait, what
Hold on.
Wait.
is the bodyguard gone?
Bodyguards are going then?
Yeah, Bodyguard's gone. Fuck it.
Okay.
We're going balls to the wall. We're going balls to the wall. Damn it.
All
All right.
right.
So
And
we
my
need
balls are on the wall right now.
High
2
guard.
raid. No. That's not where we start. 2 raiding longship or 3 is where we start.
3.
Raiding longship. 3.
Aaron,
Would you not
my
rather
balls
just?
are on the walls?
Would you
okay?
not rather just run 2 and then 2 support of the people?
Okay.
We
fine.
draw a lot. We are Tyrell.
Can you imagine having 3 raiding longships in play though?
No, I don't know what I'd do with my life.
Like
so-
your opponent could never defend another challenge.
I don't think we even high garden.
No.
High guard balls aren't at the wall.
High garden.
But we definitely want the money
2
package.
pleasure barge. 2 pleasure barge. Definitely.
2 pleasure barges. Where are you, pleasure barge? There you are. And
Mander, absolutely.
2 manders.
2 manders.
An iron throne.
Oh man,
Mm.
we're at 13. Okay,
For now.
hold on. An iron. I mean, just I don't know. In a rush deck, do we want 14 locations in a rush deck?
13.
I have 2
Yeah,
pleasure barges, 3 raiding longships.
Oh, we should have 3 Rose Road. Like that's
Yeah.
okay.
All right. No
So,
Iron
all right,
Throne.
No iron throne. Bye.
Hold on,
I'm
hold on.
actually. I don't know if I'm convinced on having Aaron in this deck.
Yeah, no, he probably doesn't belong.
We'll go
his
back
balls
to him.
his balls are not to the wall.
Yeah.
Aaron is gone. We'll
Okay.
figure out what goes there instead later.
Okay.
All right, that gives us some space.
So are
for
we
event.
putting scouts in?
What now?
No.
Okay. All right.
That really does not give us space for events. I have 56 cards right now.
Yeah.
I have
3
59
senses rose.
presently.
3 senses rose. 2 support of the people. 2 hands judgment. 63 cards. Then we figure out where we cut.
Okay, hold on. Aaron,
I
you've reached the
just
point
wanted
where
to
you are
wrap up.
outracing my ability to properly show our audience. All right, so
All right,
senses
let's
rose.
go over all these cards.
okay,
Do we want the Bear and the Maiden Fair?
no,
'Cause,
No.
Yeah. Growing strong.
No.
no. Senses Rose
Times 3.
times 3. This is balls to the wall.
After you win a challenge in
You're
which you
really
control it,
gonna
and we
need
have
to find
wait.
the flowers though.
The best part is we have 1 knife.
Yeah.
No, we
we
have 3.
Our knight is a knight.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go down to 2 senses rose
Okay.
Yeah.
because our
not-
balls are not being slammed in the door. They're just at the wall.
Yeah.
Do we want Olenna's Cunning? I don't think so.
No, we can't afford it.
I mean, my problem with our deck right now is we're playing it out of Tyrell for 4 cards.
For
And
no reason. No.
Two,
None of the.
two pleasure bards. That's it.
And-
This could
Like,
100%.
Deck just should be Greyjoy.
I mean, what is being Greyjoy? Oh, Balon. Yeah, it should definitely be a Greyjoy. Want to just close this now and immediately go make a Greyjoy deck in like record time? Yes or no? You have 12 seconds to decide.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay, let's start over.
You're ignoring this deck entirely. This deck does not exist.
All right, this deck does not exist.
I do really like the Mander in it. I don't know.
Yeah, the draw is really good.
The draw is more consistent, but the power
draw's
grab.
more consistent. Paxer gives us some economy.
We do get.
It's a little cheaper.
Dude, I closed the deck. It's too late. We're done.
Okay.
Oh god! All right, are we starting over or are we calling it?
Greyjoy-Rose.
All right,
but we're
give me
gonna
1
do it like
second.
monsters.
Okay. Oh god. Scared.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad. His gold curve is just gonna be fucking ridiculous. All right, fuck Dampere, right?
All right,
Yep.
hold on. Give me a second to get set up, gentlemen. We're trying to stream here. Just hold on. All right, deleting this last deck.
New deck, balls to
New
the Balon.
deck.
Balls to the Balon.
Greyjoy into Rose, starting. And now I will put it up for our viewers. Let me make sure.
Does anyone still watching after that?
Probably.
After that debacle.
All right,
Probably
ball
not, honestly.
beyond the
It's
white
just us
book. Let's see. What are we calling this? Balls to the wall?
Balls to the Balon.
Balls to the Balon. All right. Road to Winterfell.
All right, no Dampere. No Alanis.
No Alanis. 2 Arbor Knights.
2 Arbor Knights, 3 Asha.
3 Ashas. 3
3
Balons.
Balon. Because, yeah.
No Blackwings crews.
No.
No.
No Courtesans.
No.
No Drowned Men.
No. No Euron.
No Euron. 3 Garden Caretakers.
3
3
Fishmonger.
Fishmongers.
Gideon Waiting is loyal. Stop teasing me. Through TV.
I really just need to make those visible every time, huh?
Yeah,
Right.
it's annoying. Left.
Hey, you know what we do get? And I don't care. Like, we're taking the Reader.
We
Oh,
are
for sure.
We are definitely taking the Reader.
Alright, 2 Lord Spurred Shipwright.
2 Lord Bird Shipwright, 1 Windermere, 3 Marjorie. Still 2 Elenas.
Olena's and still 2 Olena's and Foreman because we're stupid. 3
3
Randall.
Randalls.
3 Navigator, 1 Sirio, 3
Two-
Flowers.
1 Reader, 2 Readers.
2 Readers.
2 Readers, 2
2
Theons.
Alright, we're back at 36 characters.
All
Oh my
right.
god.
Attachments.
2 Heartsbane.
2 Heartsbane.
I actually don't know if I'm okay with 2 Heartsbane anymore. We have a lot less Tyrell. Character.
Arbor Knight. Okay, 1. Fine, done.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
2 Seal.
3 Little Birds, 2 Seal.
Yep.
2 Seal. All right. And then
Okay,
finally.
ships. 2 Raiding Longships.
Uh-oh, hold on. The video may have gone down. Hold on.
Alright, I'm adding the Kingsword and Rose Road because I want to.
There we go. Better?
You're asking us.
I'm asking out loud. Hold on. It says it's broadcasting. Oh, did we fix it? There we go. I fixed it. Okay, sorry about that, viewers. Okay, back to rushing through here.
Alright, locations. 2 Raiding Longships still, yes?
Yes.
1 Great Kraken. 2 Great Kraken. 2 Great Kraken.
2 Great Kraken.
Yeah, it gives us power for
You
rushing.
can't do 1 Great Kraken.
2
Iron
Great
Fleet
Kraken.
Scout is so good with Balon. Are we adding Iron Fleet Scout?
2?
We're not going to be able to fit it, man. We don't have the cards. We don't have the space.
Fair enough. We're not adding Rose Garden. We are adding 3 Sea Tower.
Yeah.
3 Sea Tower, 3
3
of the
Kings Road, 3
neutral.
Rose Road.
Do we want a Seastone Chair now that we have Greyjoy available to us?
No.
Probably not. I mean, like, I would consider 1 for the threat, but we just don't have the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about Street of the Sisters?
No. We don't have the room.
Yeah.
All right,
Like,
events.
I mean,
2 Lady Sansa Rose still with our
yeah. It's the
Yeah,
same
man.
amount. It's the same amount of nights. We should probably
Uh,
add We Do Not Sow because we don't like attachments.
so 2.
2 support, 2 We Do Not Sow.
Where's your hand's judgment?
Yeah, the real question is, do we want to go old school Greyjoy Rush where you have the hands
Yeah.
judgments to protect your characters?
Why would we not just run Risen?
Because
Doesn't save
it doesn't
Randy.
work. Doesn't save Randall, doesn't save Knight of Flowers, doesn't save Asha if there's Danny out.
I mean, All right, 2 hands judgment, and then we need to cut.
Did you add We Do Not Sew?
Oh my god, it
I'm
went
not.
black again.
I'm not convinced on We Do Not Sew.
So attachments are bad.
Yeah, I know
And our
attachments
rating-
are
our rating
bad.
launcher
I am well aware of why we don't want attachments, Aaron. But
fine, cut it. Fuck it. Don't care.
I mean,
I'm
throw-
easy at this point. Like you're not.
Let's put 1 in. I want to put in 1.
All right, so that's 62 cards, which means we're cutting what?
I also like the Kraken's Grasp, but we don't have room, and I'm sad about it.
But I want to go first.
I know, right?
We're
This
cutting.
is like
We're cutting. We do not. So we're running 2 Kraken's Grasp,
okay.
and we're gonna figure out how to do that. We need to cut from characters, and it can't be the fucking Arbor Knight because we need actual
We
knights.
need knights. Yep. I say
Do
go
we
down
have-
to
we
two
have 12
salty
Tyrell
navigators.
Do we have 12 Tyrell cards? Because
We definitely have 12 Tyrell cards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
1,
we-
2,
yeah, because we have
4,
9.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have 19, yeah.
All right, 2 salty. Where are you,
Yep.
salty?
Okay, hold on. I was fixing the video. What did I miss while you guys were doing that?
Oh man, way too much. You gotta tell us. Do we still want the Lore Spread Shipwright? Can we cut down one of those?
Gaston Gray.
Yeah,
You can't cut it for Gaston.
All right, so let's go through the characters real quick. Arbor Knight, still 2.
Mm-hmm.
Asha,
Yep.
still 3.
Yep.
Balon, still 3.
Yep. The only thing we've changed is we went down from 3 to 2 salty navigators.
Okay, 3 to 2 salty navigators. All right, done. So
How many attachments?
And where are
do
you
have?
on events?
I
On
have
events?
1 Heartsbane, 3 Little Bird, 2 Seals.
Yep.
Yep. What about events?
2 Sansa's Rose, 2 Support of the People, 2 Hands Judgments, 2 We Do Not Sows.
Yeah, we cut the We Do Not Sows for Kraken's Grasp.
Oh my God.
Because baller. How about we just run Kraken's Grasp?
Alright, yep.
It's okay.
All right.
Yep. 1 Kraken's Grasp. Done. 61.
I'm at 59 presently.
What
Ugh.
modifications do you have?
2 Great
I
Kraken.
said how many?
Oh, 11.
No, you're wrong. So did you add 2 raiding longships?
No.
There
There
you
we go. All right.
All right.
So now
Clash
we're
of
at
Kings
61.
times-
Okay. Plot.
All right.
Clash of Kings.
Noble and the 10 gold, right?
Clash of Kings, Noble,
Trading with the Pentoshi.
282 rise.
Yep.
Sneak because it has gold and claim.
Yep. Summons.
Summons seems like a really good idea.
Confiscation.
Confiscation.
Confiscation, yeah.
Or do we want to run Winds of Winter?
No.
No, confiscation.
I do
Yeah,
not
that's-
like
that's,
Winter.
That's 7.
We just made a deck.
We just made the craziest deck I've ever seen, but we made a deck. Yeah. I wouldn't want, like, I don't think this wins a lot, but if I played against this in the cut, I'd be pissed.
Because there's a good chance it'll
Like,
just
when this
run
thing goes
you
off,
over.
It just goes.
Yeah, like, if it sees Balon and, like, Randall.
Night of Flowers.
Yeah, in a couple of turns, you're just like, well, shit, I lost.
There's literally nothing better than I think in a Greyjoy deck using Lady Sansa's Rose on the Night of Flowers.
I wish Balon were a knight.
Well, okay, this deck's gonna get stupid dumb / fun when Knighted comes out, and you can put it on Balon.
Knighted ever came out.
Uh,
Slap that bad boy on Balon, and you have a party.
This deck doesn't even make sense, man. Like,
Oh,
alright.
honestly, like, as a go first Greyjoy deck, I think either of the ones I sent you earlier today are probably going to end up being better, but
This one is so much more fun.
it
it
is
is
more fun.
so much more fun. So fun. Alright.
I might actually play, like, of the decks we made, like, I'm considering playing this on Octagon for a while. Like, my games will be over in 5 minutes. I'll have lots of time to spend with my wife. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And then Aaron discovers that this is the best deck, and it becomes the Gen Con deck. That's what this finds out.
I really like trading with the Pentoshi in this deck.
It's really good in Rush, because Rush does not care how many characters you play. Rush cares about putting its characters and getting a lot of renown.
Except we are gonna cry when they play Noble or when they play Naval Superiority on trading with the Pentoshi.
No, we just time it.
Yeah, but I mean, so are they. Like they're also timing it.
That's silly talk. We're timing it better. They're gonna hit rise. They're gonna think they're gonna hit trading. They're gonna hit rise, and we're gonna be like, "Wah! We win."
It's true. We actually we're at oh no, just kidding. 4 of our 7 are hit by naval.
1, 2, 3. 3. It's not bad.
Summons, trading, confiscation, noble cause.
Well, I was thinking 3 or not.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
better
yeah.
than a lot of decks these days. So.
True. You're not wrong.
All right.
I'm really.
Well, that's a deck.
like this.
I'm looking forward to it. Balls to the Balon.
Also, and then you drop. Oh, you've got like that. You drop trading, and you've got all your shit out already, and you're just like, all right, I'm going to stick a seal on Balon, and then I'm going to pop an Elena's Informant.
Well, one of our listeners has challenged you to play this in a mirror match, Aaron.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if someone else will play the other version, sure. What do I care? That sounds crazy fun.
Okay.
Hey, I
Alright.
also. Yeah, I guess since we're reviewing cards tomorrow and shit, we should stop now.
We probably should. Probably end this stream. It is almost 11 p.m. and you have to go to educate the youth in the Platonic ideal.
No, I don't. Tomorrow it's midterm week.
Oh, okay. So, no wonder you're staying up and talking with us. Okay. Well, this was a fun stream, I think.
Yeah, let us know what you think. I mean, it'll be on YouTube, so comment there, comment here, let us know.
All right, and we'll try to stream again next week, if not again this week, since it's midterms week for Aaron and he has all this extra time. So what's coming up? What are you guys doing for 2 Guys 1 Deck this week, Aaron? You want to give us a spoiler?
Yeah, sure. We're building Lanny's Son. Hey, spoilers! It's an Nymeria deck.
What?
Yeah.
A Nymeria deck?
That's
No
actually
way.
for next Wednesday, not this Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
And Patrick, when is your next column coming?
I think it's next Monday.
Oh.
And
It is.
I might have picked a house last week, but I don't remember if I did that or not. So it's gonna be a real surprise for everyone involved, including me, when I find out what house I'm doing for it.
Okay. Well, I really want to thank all of you for watching. We're going to put this up on YouTube. It'll probably be broken into maybe 2 or 3 videos, right? There's 3 decks, 3 videos. So I hope all of you enjoyed the stream, and thanks for listening.
I've got one more
Watching.
thing. If
Oh,
we're not,
Patrick. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I gotta throw one more thing in here. I would like people to let me know if they enjoyed this, because I have a new thing that I am thinking about doing, and it is in the same vein as this. So if people like this, please let me know, so that I know that I'm not going to be starting something with no people wanting to see it.
Okay. So
I had fun.
I had fun. So if you enjoyed this, let Patrick know. If you enjoyed this stream, feel free to comment here, comment on the Facebook group, comment over at White Book Podcast, or comment over at YouTube. And so again, I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a good rest of your week, everybody. Oh, yes, Aaron.
I
can never end these things.
I have 2 words to add. Doubler talk.
Oh, yeah, Doubler talk. All right.
Did you hit stop?
I did not hit stop yet, so don't talk.
Dude, get hit stop.